and well, the cherries and him just rolled with that empty spot. 1, 2. All right, everybody, we are live. It's Monday morning. Good luck with that. So, the brain is like mush this morning. Yeah, somebody, didn't even bother to return any phone calls yesterday.
Let me tell you what.
Hey, look, don't come in here with your excuse.
Saturday night, I went to that thing with the American Tavern with Cindy, and I drank 3 beers there. And I stopped, and I went over to Wild Wings with my buddy. I drank 4 more beers, and I'm not supposed to drink beer like that. You about deathly ill yesterday.
Well, for a guy that knows absolutely nothing about cutting and editing for a video, like if I had a video editor that worked like my sound one, dude, I'd be smoking. It'd be hot. It'd be flying. I don't have all that. The problem is I need to know. We got to go live at the end of this song, which is 29 seconds. I need to know. I have to eat this on break. I need to know. I'll say I know one more time. I need to know. Are we only allotted 10 minutes? Is that what I'm asking?
Well, we don't want to blow her away. Just keep. I want her to want more. You know what I'm saying?
But I gave her 30 minutes so she can watch the first 7 minutes of what I do, of that one that you've already seen, and then she can fast forward and go through some of the skits, some of the pranks I made. You follow me?
I follow you.
Okay. Are you ready to go live? And then he can finish eating, and then we'll go to a break, and then sit him in. Are you ready? Yep. We're gonna do a mic check, and notice the buzz is gone. By the way, I rewired everything. You notice what computer we're on, right? All right, all you just for funners. So you notice the buzz gone, huh?
It is gone.
It's a buzzkill.
Buzzkill.
But everything should be a lot more clearer, except for between Brian's ears. I don't know that's ever going to clear up. Well, and that stuff in his underwear. I don't know that stuff's ever going to clear up either.
Maybe something else.
Yeah. So, Brian, would you like to do a mic check, sir?
Mic check.
One more time.
Mic check.
One more.
I might check.
You mic check what? All right, try that, Donna.
Check. Sounds good.
I just can't understand what happened between 2 weeks ago and now. I got to get your sound. I don't know. Maybe I'll swap to a different mic. Maybe there's another mic I can swap to. I don't know.
Well, good morning. How was y'all's weekend?
Mine was a good weekend.
Mine was good.
Yeah, you did the American Tavern thing, right?
Yeah. Cindy, did you see the picture of her steak?
No, I just saw I saw a picture of her and some food. I didn't pay attention to the steak.
Well,
then I saw a picture of her on stage.
yeah, she was.
Steak. Well, not sure which one was funnier.
It had the Psycho DeVille's, which we were invited out by American Tavern, Joey and Jim. We went out there, and of course, Cindy said she was hungry. She drove from Atlanta, so she ordered the steak. And anybody that knows Cindy, she has to eat real slow, because if she eats too fast, she has a sneezing attack. So I'd say over a course of an hour, it took her to eat her salad and her steak. But her steak was freaking huge. And she's like, oh my God, there's no way I can eat all this. There's no way I can eat all this. I mean, the steak was, if you look at the pictures, it was bigger than the plate. So I think she nibbled off of it a little bit, but she got a to-go box. And then our Hot Rod Walton introduced her, and she got up on stage and danced with him. She had a great time. Of course, she always does. But yeah, it was an awesome show. There was a lot of people there. Had a really good time. It was a good turnout. Then they got all kinds of shirts and stuff and pins. They got a whole display.
Why do you think that's kind of where I was saying we need to be? We need to, instead of focusing, look at them shoes, by the way. Instead of focusing on, Brian just, I always make that joke about them hooves.
That is cool.
I always make them jokes about Donna's. I'm like, look at them hooves you got right on.
That is cool.
So I'm going to share this picture so everybody can see it. It's horse-ish feet. I'm not going to tell anybody. You just go watch. It's a little,
I think that's cow.
Silly. Yeah, black and white.
Is that zebra?
It could be. You know what a Z-donkey is. Right? Z-donkey. All right, so anyways. Yeah, I think I'd like to focus on that. I need to get, like, outside that door looking a little cleaner. Because, you know, everybody walks around.
Yeah.
And this don't cost me nothing.
Yeah, and the thing about it, it's like you always say, you know, people always think, oh, this guy's got a studio set up in his basement, you know, he's sitting in his underwear and all this stuff, and then they come in, they're like, oh, dang, you know.
I need to get another coat of paint on. And that's what I was going to do Sunday. But truthfully, when Sunday came, it was trying to get all that video and get everything cropped together that needed to get together.
I got my prayers in, telling you, good things.
Yes.
Good
Well,
things.
and you know, the thing about it is I don't always put all my eggs in one basket.
Right.
I have several baskets set up for us. So,
Well, somebody asked me the other day, they said, what happens? What happens if the producer you go to talk to, what if this don't pan out? And I went, okay. And they're like, yeah, but what are you going to do after that? And I went,
I'll be back in the
I'll
studio on Wednesday.
be back in the studio Wednesday morning. They're like, so you know, you're not like gonna quit and give up? And I'm like, what?
No.
Like, did you smoke something before this conversation? Did you fall and bump your friggin' head? What do you mean give up? Does give up look like it's in my vocabulary? This was going on before TV stuff was talked about. And this will continue to go on. Because you can't stop me.
Keep it moving.
Good luck stopping me. Can't wait to see that.
I mean, we're growing and we haven't done anything yet with these producers.
Exactly.
So why would we just, we're just going to fold all this stuff and put it back in the closet? That's what the people want you to do.
Exactly. Like, man, I ain't sweating these people. Like hair on a coconut. What was it for? It doesn't do nothing. It's just there.
No, it makes it harder for you to get into it.
It's like the gel around Spam. It really has no purpose.
God dang it.
Hey, that's, yeah.
It really has no purpose. So what's it there for? You like that analogy, don't you?
Do you have a problem with spam?
Yes, especially when he wants to get the juice out of it.
I think it should be sucked up with a straw. You know, when we were going to do our little fear factor, we were going to do a just for fun fear factor.
Yeah, I think
And,
that would be good for that.
And that's what we were going to do, was going to have a suck it up through the straw
Spam good.
Spam gel.
Hot almighty, man, shut up. Today's weather.
It's disgusting. But let's go back to that. I think Brian and some of your sponsors, Brian competes against the sponsors.
I think it would be hilarious.
I think it'd be
I
great.
think it would be too, because you're not going to get me to do it.
Aw.
Dude, you've put worse in your mouth than we know it. Don't lie. You've had worse than that old sticky up in your mouth.
It's nasty though.
What, did you just have a total recall and say that was nasty, or are you still talking about the Spam's nasty?
Spam.
I'm thinking you and a pair of Spanx would be pretty. So anyways, how about them trees?
How about the weather?
It's a little wet out there.
It's a lovely drive.
So anybody got anything? I didn't do any
I
news
didn't-
reports or nothing.
I didn't contract anything over the weekend, so
Well, the way your story went, you were drunk and,
No,
and
I-
sick. So
no, I'm not supposed to drink. I can't drink liquor at all.
okay.
I had 3 beers and I nibbled on this guy's chips.
I nibbled on this guy's chest. What?
At the bar. But I can't drink a lot like I used to, because it sets my blood pressure in another orbit.
Well,
And
that's dangerous.
I get.
I don't like being out of control. I like being wide open. People always said that if I wasn't already so hyper, that I would be a cocaine junkie. I'm just saying, because people are like, dude, you like being wide open. I said, yeah. They're like, dude, if you weren't already a hyper person, you would be a cokehead. And I'm like, what?
It probably mellow you out.
Is that a compliment? I don't know. Is that a compliment? What? How is that a compliment?
Is that a compliment?
If you weren't already so wide open, I could see you as a cokehead. Okay. And then you got to wonder, the guy that said this to me, you got to wonder, what is running through his
Yes,
mind as he's thinking, I could see you being a cokehead. I'm thinking, where'd that come from? And why? Where? Normal, rational thinking, people don't just look at you and go, man, I can see you as a cokehead. Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Glad you can see me that way.
I just can't drink a lot, and it makes me deathly ill, like to my stomach and stuff, and I feel it in my chest. I guess I don't know. I'm not supposed to drink that much.
And is it blood pressure?
I think it's blood pressure related.
That's
can't.
so dangerous.
I can't drink it at all. So I think I'm gonna just give it up altogether.
I don't miss it.
And so you've heard it live on the air.
Have you ever woken up with any ugly women?
No.
You ever gone to bed with any hot ones?
Mm-hmm.
Then you need to give up drinking. Because trust me, I know you. If you've gone to bed with some hot ones, your meter, your gauge was intoxicated.
No.
Your gauge, like a gas gauge, your gas gauge was bent. Curved a little to the left or something.
It was flexing.
You know what it is they usually sneak out of the house before he wakes. They do the whole walk of shame.
Walk of shame, grab your shoes.
Oh, they do the walk of shame.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, look, dude, they wake up and look at you and they think, man, I scored. That alone should tell you something. If they wake up and think they scored, yeah, they're going to sneak out. I'm just saying.
Thanks, Scotty.
Your neighbors will be like, that boy must be in the Klan. There's always a different lady leaving with a white sack over her head every Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning, some Klan lady's leaving his house. And she's got a second one in her hand. Is she a double bagger? Brian has no comment. It just makes you wonder where my brain is sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm the guy sitting next door taking pictures. Ching, 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 ching. I'd like wear out a 35 mil.
Blackmail pictures.
Oh yeah.
Is that what they call them? Blackmail?
Well, only when the
We
guys.
don't know. We can't tell with the bag
I was
over
gonna
there.
say, only if there's guys leaving your house.
We can't tell with the bag over
That's
there.
right, with bags on. Oh God, I have no idea. Let's see where this goes.
You changed the ringtone.
Just for Fun Radio.
Yeah, I'm watching your broadcast on YouTube right now, and was wondering if I could talk to you on the air.
Sure, you are.
Well, my name is Roger Sims, aka Whiskey Down.
Whiskey down. That's how Brian felt about 3 o'clock in the morning Saturday. It was down due to whiskey.
Well, Jacob Daniels has turned me on to you all.
All righty, what's happening?
Well, I was one of the entertainers at Outlaw Fest.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he has spoken about getting you to call in.
Yeah. I'm just not hearing myself on my other phone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it takes about 30 seconds or so to catch up with it. So what's happening with you?
Well, I am in Guntown, Mississippi,
And that's a for real name?
Really?
yes, that's a for real
Holy
thing.
cow.
I got the shoes I can wear there.
Gundown, Mississippi. You don't fart when the sun goes down in that town, apparently.
Well, you got Guntown, Mississippi, and you got Gun Barrel, Texas.
Holy cow. Those just sound like some intimidating towns. Like the sign should say, welcome populations 300 and don't F around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With capital letters.
Pretty much.
So what's happening on your end, man? What's going on?
Well, some shows lined up. I'm doing a big New Year's Eve show in Iuka, Mississippi. And, just doing that outlaw country music thing.
Well, it seems to fit. If you're doing outlaw country music and you're going to all these places with these wicked cool names, it really kind of goes together. It's like whoever did your booking even was like, man, that sounds cool. We need to go there.
Well, fortunate enough, I do my own booking, so.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you get to pick and
I
choose.
just find the grittiest towns I can find to go to.
That's right. I'd be finding the next one like Showdown.
Porterville.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't think Porterdale's tough enough for
I
him.
don't either.
But I do have some stuff planned to come out to Georgia, so y'all are in Conyers, right?
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome if you come out this direction.
Definitely. I'd like
And then we'd have to go with him to Mansfield. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if he's got all these
Really
cool names, we need to go find a name to like get a picture with him at a cool sign that says a cool name.
Yeah, like Decatur.
Yeah, no, Avondale Estates, that would be cute too.
Isn't that a town full of lesbians?
Oh.
It pretty much is nowadays.
That's Northwood Hills.
That's right. Midtown.
So,
I've been through Georgia a couple times. I've been warned not to go into Decatur.
yeah. Decatur.
Yeah. It depends on what part.
Yeah.
There's the ghetto, then there's there's other sections too. So
You got the ghetto, the hood,
The
and the
hood.
trifecta. Yeah. No, there's the ghetto and the hood are two totally different places. When you work on an ambulance in Atlanta, you learn the difference.
So Roger, where are you from originally?
I'm originally from West by God, Virginia. I'm a mountaineer through and through.
I'm sitting here thinking, is by God plural?
My God.
You mean Huntsman?
Yeah, well, any of it, just the way he said it.
All right, so I got a question for you. The one song you're doing is "Good Hearted Woman." Now, let me. Or did you marry her, or how did you come up with that? Because I haven't. It's been a while for me with a good-hearted woman.
Have you ever met one?
You have one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually sitting beside one laying here in bed right now.
Wait a minute. There's a question in a question there. Either you're sitting next to her or you're laying next to
Well, I'm sitting here. She's laying here.
Well, tell her we say good morning.
Uh,
One day she'll meet
just for
Brian.
funradio.com says good morning.
her. Oh yeah.
I just woke her up.
Oh, hell.
She's still trying to gnaw her arm off. Get
Yeah,
out of bed.
funny. I'm sitting here. Which one just said that? The guy in the white shirt or the black shirt?
Yeah, the white shirt.
The white shirt.
Man, I'm sitting here and I got a piece of black tape over you on my phone. Wait a minute, let me put my thumb over you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
there you go.
Trust me, you would definitely want to put your thumb over him if you ever knew him.
I tell you what, the old saying used to hold true. You got a face for radio.
Yes.
He does. People keep saying, "Man, you need to get a better camera. Your webcam's a little blurry." I said, "Do you really want to see him clearly?" I might be helping you, and you just don't know it.
Well, like I told you, everybody said I got a face like a bastard cat.
I thought it was.
But no, seriously, I'm just out here. I don't know. Do y'all know Moondog Chris Hall?
No, we haven't met him yet. No.
I tell you what, man, that's a cat you got to meet. He's one hell of a musician. He falls right in there with the likes of Tom Gant and Billy Gant. But I was sitting and picking with him a little bit last night in Oxford, Mississippi. And, we're all just out here trying to do the same thing and keep outlaw country music alive.
Oh yeah. And it's just so funny because of how things have changed so much over the years. My wife, for instance, my wife has this thing about she doesn't care for Dwight Yoakam. And I'm like, honey, but when Dwight Yoakam was singing these songs, the country western music was twangy like that. She's like, oh my God. I'm like, country western, if you even use those words now it's just country. But it's all bubblegum now. Because I try to explain to her how music in my eyes are, where country is now was the Eagles in the 70s. And she doesn't grab it. You know what I mean? So she says, well, this is why I didn't listen to country back then. I'm like, but that's where country's not like it used to be now. Like, you got Jamie Johnson and Shooter Jennings and all these other people that are famous that are trying to still make it sound like old school, but really you got all these new guys that are making it the new guys are taking it back, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, other than a handful like you're talking, Jamie Johnson and Peter Jennings, you're gonna have to refresh me on your names. The guy in the black shirt that's in the computer.
I'm Scotty. I am the man behind the scenes.
The myth, the legend.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the guy with this creative brain that threw all this crap together.
I'll tell you what, if you pull up my Facebook page,
I just did.
Roger Sims, and you'll see I got the Waylon Jennings Flying W as my profile banner. You're going to see 3 letters above that.
Yeah, he's pulling it back up right now.
You're going to see 3 letters above that, and that's an F, P, and a C.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you one guess as to what those 3 letters stand for.
What are they?
FPC.
Oop, we're gonna
That's above the whaling symbol. I give up. Keep it PG-13.
It's got to stay PG-13.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because.
Well, okay. Well, let's just go with explorative pop country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
true.
There is no love loss for any of these new up-and-coming wannabe outlaws.
Well, I die laughing because Kenny Chesney is the farthest thing from a bad boy that I've ever seen.
Isn't he gay?
And that's my
That's what I
point.
heard.
Toby Keith at least brings the party of country. You know, he at least is a partier. Trace Atkins at least is kind of a partier.
Well, you're not going to say anything to him anyway.
Yeah. But I mean,
I would.
but the old Willie Nelson figures are gone. They don't exist anymore. Johnny Cash does not exist anymore.
I just got a message from Daniel says, "Don't drop the F-bomb." LOL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did a prank call the other day on Hannah, one of our Hooters waitresses. And
Get back.
every other word was F, R, E, F,
Yeah.
F.
Yeah. But look, I would give anything in this world. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but this just shows you where my brain is. I would give anything in this world to see some news flash go up on, say, CMT, where Kenny Chesney has been playing this pretty boy all this time and gets popped with like 3 black hookers shooting heroin in a hotel after like robbing a liquor store. I would I would die to know that ever happened. And people would like blow it out that he's really been this bubblegum country just to make his money and he really is this hellion. But because that doesn't exist anymore. It just, like, I would love to see that.
Now, didn't him and Tim McGraw steal a police horse?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or what?
Didn't him and Tim McGraw steal a police horse in New York City?
I
Yes,
have
they
no
did.
idea. Did they?
Yes.
When was this?
It's been, what, 10 years ago?
Yeah, that had to be a stage something. I don't know. Like, I could see Tim maybe getting in a little bit of stuff, but
Man,
he's short-leased. Tim McGraw's so short-leased, it's pathetic. I would love to have their money, but they did. I can't blame them for making the money. I can't. If somebody said, I'm a sellout. I sold out to make the money. Well, hello, I would eat a goat testicle for $10,000. Hell yeah, I'd sell out to make the money. But there would still be people, walking behind me with video, catching me doing stupid stuff I probably shouldn't be doing.
Well, walk around Nashville with a camcorder and you'll get all you need.
Yeah, and I think that's one of Scotty's bucket list things to do.
What?
You mentioned that a while back about going to Nashville and just walking around with a camera.
Yeah, oh yeah. And we went to Nashville one night, but the problem is at night it was just so tourist. Well, hell, the daytime wasn't much better. It was so tourist.
Now, here's a piece of information you need and your viewers and your listeners need. There is a street in Nashville called Brenner's Alley. Are you familiar with it?
No, I've only been there once. And I mean, that's like on my bucket to go back.
Well, you need to go before New Year's Eve. On Printer's Alley, there's a bar called the Fiddle and Steel Guitar Bar. And it's been there for over 15 years. But it's in a historical section of Nashville. And it's the locals hangout. It's not really meant for tourists. everybody has played on that stage in the bar. I hate to say it, but you know, a couple of the guys in the band I'm about to mention are really cool guys that don't like the music that they put out as a band, and that's Rascal Flatts.
You know, and I was gonna bring up Rascal Flatts a minute ago. I love the fact that they can harmonize the way they do, but I mean, they do have some great stuff, but they might as well be singing gospel. You know, I mean.
Well, but this bar, the Fiddle and Steel Guitar Bar, they were the house band there before they signed their contract.
Really?
In this bar, their stage has been graced by the likes of Earl Clark, who wrote a bunch of hits for Hank Jr., David Frizzell, Dottie West, Merle Haggard.
Now, does this bar have like a big painting on the wall?
It has several.
I went into one bar, and me and my wife had got married in Nashville, and we went into this one bar, and it was the only one I was vibing on, and there were some older cats in there, and they were throwing it down, and on the wall, like the wall is like 18 feet tall, and there's like paintings of Hank Jr. in there, Hank Sr. in there. I mean, the whole wall is painted of all the people that's played there. That's what I was asking. That place was pretty cool.
That would be the stage. That would be on Broadway.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm so unfamiliar with the place. That's what I was trying to
Right. And the stage is a great bar. You know, it's a few doors down from the gay bar. Tootsie.
Brian, is that the one you're going to visit when we go there? I'm just kidding.
Timmy's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can tell it's the big purple, you know, gay strip club on Broadway.
Who would have thought they had a strip club on Broadway? How country is that?
Yeah.
Well, you know, after Miss Tootsie died, you know, that's what they turned it into.
Wow.
But yeah, you can go there on a Friday night and hear them playing Michael Jackson.
Just dang. And it's Nashville. Like, at what point do you say, come on, y'all, keep it tradition. Keep it what it's supposed to be. Wow, that's weird. That's
pretty
weird.
much. That's the reason I left Nashville.
Wow. That's odd.
They don't want real country music there anymore.
Well, because everything's so mainstream. I mean, literally, it's all so mainstream. What do you do?
You know, can you all have your computer looped in to where you can play something off the computer and people can hear it, right?
Well, sort of. I just rewired everything, and I actually got to make a trip to Radio Shack today because I had my big radio station computer crashed about a month ago, and we've been working off my backup computer, and I literally got everything reinstalled over the weekend, but I don't have the means to connect. Like right now, if me and you aren't talking, my music's playing, but I don't have it while you're connected. I don't have the means to play music at the same time. Not as of right today.
You know, I wrote a song last year when I was in Texas while watching the Country My Ass Awards. Can you say ass on here?
Yes.
Okay.
We're not supposed to, but we do it anyways.
Watching the Country My Ass Awards on my phone while doing a tattoo on a girl in Fort Worth. When Jason Aldean brought out Ludacris, you know, I'm sitting there going, what in the hell is going on here? And I wrote a song called Country Ain't Country Anymore.
Right.
And if you go on my Facebook, it's I've got a video on there that you can rip off there and play if you want to.
Well, and that's what I was going to say too. Brian's got everything where we can pull it up, and that's what I can do is get a couple of your stuff that way, a couple songs that way.
You know, when we go to commercial here, I'll send him by text, and he can send. If you got an MP3 format, you can send it to me on my email.
I don't have it in MP3 format. All I've got it is the video on Facebook.
Okay, we'll figure out how to work that out.
But you know, and then I've got, you know, my biggest influence was Waylon Jennings, and you know, country music just it sucks today. I can't say it's more simple.
Right. I mean, you know, and I try to tell everybody, music's ice cream. That's how I define music. Everybody likes ice cream. It just depends on what mood you're in. That delegates what flavor you're listening to that day. It's just a catch of what mood are you in. And the problem is, I like the fact that there's so much music out there. I like the fact that if I want to listen to Ludacris, I can go listen to Ludacris. If I want to listen to Jason Aldean, I can go listen to Jason Aldean. But the problem is, old school country, there's just none to go to unless you go pull out the old stuff, which is always, you know, going to be a bad recording. Like, I can't even get any good copies of anything by Hank Sr. because stuff didn't record good back then. So it's a catch-22 all the way around.
Now, if you want good country music, you know, God rest his soul, you need to look up Wayne Mills and start playing his stuff.
I have to check that out.
Wayne Mills?
Yeah, write that down.
Yeah, he was the singer that was killed last year in Nashville.
We knew nothing about that either.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to think how mainstream things are as far as information getting out there. The news teams are only going to tell you what they're going to tell you.
Well,
that's the cool thing about Jacob. You know, he keeps up with all that for us.
Wayne Mills was a national news story. He was a up and coming, real honky tonk outlaw singer, and he was shot in the back of the head by a bar.
By a bar owner?
That's crazy.
By a bar owner. There are people that know the real story, and you know, all I know is it was a sad day. And you know, you need to look up Wayne Mills and play some of his stuff.
Well, that's awesome. We'll have to check that out.
All right, Roger. Well, man, we appreciate you calling in. We're going to shoot off to a commercial here. And everybody, our caller this morning was Roger Sims with the Whiskey Down Band. You can go to Facebook and look him up. Now, you want to tell us a little bit about some of the places you're fixing to be playing at?
Yeah, it's 8:30, so we do have to get moving.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Iuka, Mississippi on December 5th. And then again, I'll be in Iuka, Mississippi at the Hideaway New Year's Eve.
All right. Well, man, we appreciate you calling in. I'm fixing to text you some stuff, and definitely if you ever call back in, we'd love to hear from you where you're going to be.
Oh,
at,
yeah.
So.
Hey, when you're in Atlanta, please contact us so you can come in and play acoustic.
Yeah.
Next time I'm down there playing a Dixie Tavern, I'll drop in on you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That'll work, man.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All right.
Have a good day, man.
All right, see you later.
Yes.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Bye.
Oops. Yeah, and my phone, I had to do a reset on it, man. It was acting stupid the other day, and I think when I downloaded a couple of those apps for the Franken, you know what I'm saying? I think I just put 2 apps in and they were fighting each other, so I had to delete the whole phone and start over. What? What?
Had 2 apps fighting each other. You gotta admit that was funny.
That was funny, but you know what I'm saying? There was 2 different apps that were trying to take control of dialing out.
Did you get video? I'd like to see them 2 apps fighting.
Oh my God. Everybody's just fun in the morning. I know we went over. I'm going to have 2 songs coming up. We'll be right back in just a second after one of our sponsors.
Wow. I'm reading about Wayne Mills. He was shot over smoking a cigarette.
Really? Who is that?
Performance and Conyers.
My friend Leslie.
One-stop shop for your total car and truck needs. Servicing all makes and models. Foreign and
Justin, put you over here.
And domestic.
Damn, you got enough breakfast for everybody.
Hey man, you said 4 people were here.
Well, I'm not,
I didn't know you said including yourself.
I know, so it's been a little bit
You
more.
are talking about Brian.
Where's Christmas? Christmas there?
You got to go to work.
But y'all don't take or eat, I'll take home, I guess. I brought a few things for y'all too, man. A couple shot glasses and business cards.
Now explain to me what happened with you. JB was just giving me a brief scenario that you were a cop in Porterdale once.
Oh yeah, let's not mention that on the air.
Well,
Ruin
say
my
we're on camera now. So. Anything you say, it's running. So yeah, we'll talk after the show.
Really? So how long ago were you in?
Like
We just talked
2012.
about it. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
I was just gonna see if you knew a friend of mine.
But everybody hates the police.
I don't. Hornbuckle?
Yeah, I know.
All right, so then what you got? I mean, we're gonna talk about a lot of this on going back on the other part too. But what made you get into this? You just what you wanted. You can pull that gray one you was in, or whatever, whichever one you want.
The gray one's more comfortable.
I forgot both of them were sitting over there.
You know, I got out of that line of work and started the party bus company back in 2012. I figured every job that I've ever had was some type of a driving job, delivery of some sort.
Right.
It also gave me a way to give back to the community, make sure you get people home safely. So that's one reason why I started it.
Yeah, that's why when I go to concerts, I tell all my boys, just
It's the safest way.
hey, bro, let's go.
You know.
Because at least you can drink on mine, and
Yep.
and you ain't gonna get arrested. You ain't gotta worry about getting
Nope.
trashed and making it home.
And then you pay for parking everywhere you go.
That's
I mean,
right.
It's $10 to $20
That's right.
for parking now.
Yeah,
Plus you
JB,
pay-
when he first called, I said, man, that'd be awesome to do some stuff with him because people ask me, I mean, I got a good road. I have people all the time knock on my door. Hey, man, do you rent this out? No.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I was already telling my wife I was going to come out here and book you. I'm like, I can tell you a limo company to go to, but.
Yeah, we stay pretty busy. Mainly I focus on the party bus aspect. We still do limousines and classic cars, but I personally own, the businesses own the party buses.
Cool.
And any of the limos are specialty cars. We go through private individuals or other companies.
Yeah, and see, I send people to that Chris Avalon just because I don't know anybody else. Or have been, you know what I mean? Prior to now.
All right, so what we'll do is, we come back live, I'll introduce you. Just tell us a little bit about it, how you got started, how long you know it. You don't have
And anything you don't want to talk about, just
just do that. I mean, they can see you, but
well, they will.
They see and hear at this point, right?
Yeah, they are. And people want
They know
what you used to see.
but they don't know live on air.
How's that, Brian? You're looking.
That's good.
Is that you and him?
We'll swap seats. This one doesn't look radio friendly.
Yeah, sit whichever one you want. That one just sometimes dumps people back a little far.
Yeah. Really? Really?
Yes.
Okay, fatty.
Trust me, chick. You was batty a long time before I started whistling.
I feel kind of left out there, Scotty. I need some sunglasses.
Well, I have an eye problem, and it's almost, there's a name for it called photophobia,
Okay.
and it's like my pupils will not contract enough. And white light, man, freaking kills me. Like, I think all the times working in the bars and the LED screens and all that, it just caught up with me.
And I'm a bartender. Now, I've been known to have sunglasses on during the show. When I get up 5 o'clock in the morning. They accuse me of being hung up.
All right, Brian.
I mean,
I'm not up this early.
Brian, tell me where to go. Is that enough for you?
That's good.
Good to him?
I can scoot over.
No, that's fine. I just try to make sure we get. And then by the time we started putting all these lights up, good Lord.
For real, that one blinds me.
Yeah, but that one we needed. I started watching all our videos from 2-3 weeks ago before I put those up.
It makes a huge difference.
Oh, the videos are dark. I didn't realize they were so dark.
We're going back to this. Yeah, it says a Nashville-based singer-songwriter was killed by a bar owner in November. He died from gunshot wound to the back of his head. Chris Farrell told police he fatally shot Wayne Mills in self-defense as they got in an argument over Mills smoking a cigarette in the non-smoking section of the bar. The newly released autopsy revealed Mills had been shot from a distance and he suffered 2 broken ribs along with bruises and scrapes. Wow.
Swallow that wrong.
You seen the big bus?
That was hilarious. I just opened it, like, caught it like I just puked myself. Good thing I keep my change of clothes downstairs. Did I tell you about the Mr. Rogers thing I wanted to do?
I think it's awesome.
Remind me to tell you that when we come back. Oh, we got 21 seconds. I'm going to go back, and while you introduce him, I'm going to go swap shirts now that I'm wet. And then ask about the bus again. Let's go.
Yeah, turn the body
I
off.
was gonna say I got him turned off.
I'm gonna check the mic with him.
Do a big thing real quick and unplug the left one. Not the other one. Yep.
The other way.
That way it don't go
There
through
we
the.
go.
Ooh, that's too loud.
Too loud?
How's that on your ears?
Oh, it sounds great.
I
Sounds
don't
great.
hear him at all.
I'll get him turned on.
Oh, okay.
I try that.
Can you hear me now? Mic check.
You can
Mic
hear
check.
Oh, got to turn it on.
Mic check.
There's a switch on the side.
Oh, I got it now. Mic check.
All right, we got our guest in the house. Let's try that again.
Mic check. Mic check.
No, I'll go with it in just a second. I think we'll walk that way. Start talking, Brian.
Well, this morning we have Josh in for Vision's party bus. Basically, I guess what you do is you rent out party bus and the loads and stuff too.
That is correct.
All right, now try.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to get a little bit closer to it.
Mic check.
There you go.
All right.
So good morning. Thank you for coming in. Tell us a little bit about Vision Party Bus.
First of all, I'd like to thank Just for Fun Radio for having me as a guest today. The Vision's Party Bus was established in 2012. We mainly do party buses and limos. We do have some classic cars that we deal with.
I'm sorry, I had a mouthful of food.
You good, man?
Yeah, you brought food. Thank you.
Now you're locally here in Rogers, right?
Yeah, we do have a location in Conyers.
And how many are in your fleet?
We have 2 buses. We just built one in 2014. It's a 30 passenger. We call it the Phantom Party Bus.
Yeah, I can see why you're calling it family.
Called infamous.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to run a party bus.
Oh, they're a lot of fun. They have lights, lasers, fog machines, great sound systems. I mean, yeah.
That's not what I thought he said.
Man, she's ugly. Turn on the fog.
So far, it sounds like a night in Donna's brain. A little foggy, a little lights,
Little lasers.
little lasers.
Lasers.
Pew, pew. So yeah, anyways, go ahead. We're just making light of it.
Oh, you're cool. We do a lot of different events, anywhere from bar mitzvahs, bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, birthday parties, church events, Christmas, etc. So,
Well, see, I won't be doing any of them. No wedding parties, no bar mitzvahs. What will we be doing? We'll just be going to
Bachelor party.
bachelor party.
You do a couple of bachelorette parties. Go get you spray tan and send you on your way.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, currently I do own 2 buses. One's a 16 passenger, the other's a 30 passenger.
Wow.
So you stay pretty much booked up.
Yeah, we stay pretty busy every weekend. Every
Really?
weekend, some throughout the week. So,
Man, we need to get us a rental party bus for the weekend.
We have a bus.
No, but he don't have fog.
Yeah, but I'm always driving.
I can get you.
Dude, the last time you were on that bus, you was a little foggy.
Yeah. I heard.
You don't recall a lot. It was a little foggy.
Little foggy. Whatever.
Had something to do with Bud Light.
So, what are the prices on some of your buses?
the prices range anywhere from a 4-hour package, anywhere from 600 and up, just depending on the location pickup. and the number of passengers.
How many passengers can you usually take on that?
Well, the 16 passenger fits 16, the 30 fits 30.
I'm so glad you
Okay,
clarified
you-
that for Brian.
Well, you know
Migrate?
you know there's people out there who would ask that.
No, they do. They do. Oh, can we fit 33 or 34? Yeah, they ask.
So
Now, explain something to me as well, because talking to a buddy of mine that had a limo company, he was explaining that there's only a certain number of passengers that you can put on there legally. So if your bus is a 30, you legally cannot do more than 30, and that's the part that people don't understand. You are a business. My bus, I can pack y'all in like sardines.
Yeah. Because
You
you're not
know,
licensed.
Some KY jelly and some shoehorns. I will put anybody in that bus.
Yeah.
But legally, you can't. You are a business.
That is correct. Yeah.
Brian, are you like envisioning KY jelly shoehorns?
No, he's got the Hooters girl across the dash, remember?
Yeah, that's how my dash got broke.
Brian, you're definitely not driving.
No, Brian's more of a rider, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even let him move my bus. I'm like, he's like, hey, Jesus, guard the cooler, and you ain't very good at that. Just guard the cooler. I was like,
Because the last time I
sorry.
took some beer on the bus,
He showed up.
I drank 2 of them. The rest of them
No,
got
no,
taken.
no. That's what I'm talking about. He shows up with a styrofoam cooler. Nobody uses a 1975 styrofoam igloo cooler.
Hey, it still works, right?
Hold on.
It is.
So he is sitting in the bus. We're driving. All the expressway was locked down. So we're doing the old Covington Highway trying to get into Covington. A lady pulls out in front of me. I had to slowly tap the brakes, and he went forward and put his knee through the igloo cooler.
Styrofoam everywhere. Huh?
Yeah.
And then he's like, we can duct tape it. So we did
Yeah.
until the ice melted and leaked all over the carpet.
But we don't have to worry about him drinking anymore. He already said he wasn't drinking.
That's right, right. Hopefully that
Well, I drank, and the thing about it was I drank 2 out of that, and the rest of them
That's
I
what they always
taken
say.
home.
Yeah.
No, that is what happened.
I drank one, somebody else drank one, and then like the rest of them.
Well, how big was 2 of them?
It was the little
That was
houses,
the little
just
one.
the little
Yeah.
houses. And then the rest of them got taken home with somebody else.
So how is it with you as far as here's just another topic because of me. I'm going to ask you because I'm curious. So like me, my aunt calls and says, I want you to take my niece Maddie or my cousin. I call her my niece, but my little cousin Maddie Rose and her friends somewhere. And I'm like, no, taking my family is one thing,
Right.
but I don't want to take somebody else's kid. I'm not a business. I'm not insured
Right.
to tote a bunch of somebody else's children. If something happens and one of them kids get hurt,
Well,
daddy's
it's a
coming for
liability
me.
issue.
Oh yeah. So
We've got 2 ways of doing it. We have a parent or a guardian release form that we have people sign. Especially dealing with schools, we got an event coming up tomorrow.
Get closer to
an elementary
There you go.
school. So we do that, and then we do a underage alcohol for minors.
and see that was the other thing too, because one of my friends, when her daughter turned 21, she's like, I want you to take my daughter's kids. And I said, listen, it would be different if it was me and my family
Right.
and you and your family and we went to dinner. I mean, I would take us around. I'm like, but you want me to haul your daughter and her friends. And if she, and let's look at it. If she just turned 21, that does not mean every one of her friends are 21.
Correct. They would
So
try it.
who do you think's going to be trying to drink on my bus? I'm not having that.
That's one thing we deal with. The second thing I'd say is our biggest thing is the some people want to smoke
Yes.
things that are
Stuff.
illegal. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one other issue we have. So that's big 2 issues is minors and then illegal substances people try to bring. So,
Man, see, I would be nervous because like I'm an ace. When people spill a beer on my futon, I want to kill them. Like we went to Hammers one night. Is it still called? No, it's called Sean O'Brien's now. And somebody had just poured a Jaeger in a red Dixie cup. I mean, like half the cup was a full Jaeger. That was 3 or 4 shots of this Jaeger.
right.
And as we parked, there was between the back of the couch and the window was just enough to set the cup of Jaeger down.
Mhm.
Well, the problem is because of the way the cushion was on the couch, when somebody drunk tripped and fell on the couch, what happened to the back cushion? It bent. What happened to the Jaeger? It went everywhere. And I'm like, A, who was stupid enough to do a party foul with Jaeger? Why didn't you drink it? And two, now it's everywhere. So how do you deal with that stuff?
Clean up and spillage.
Yes.
Both of our buses have hardwood floor style.
Awesome.
It's got marine vinyl,
Mm-hmm.
so that's another way we sanitize everything.
Right.
So.
And that was the other thing, because I figured, because I know because you're new to the radio, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ask him a question because it is curiosity.
Yeah.
Everybody wonders it. Everybody. Like, I have a police friend, because legally that's my RV.
Right.
You know, that's my car. That's my RV. And I now call my buddy up he's a K9 officer. And after every concert I go to, I go, hey, can you walk the bus?
Yeah.
Because what people don't understand, me being a private owner versus you as a business, I get stopped with a joint laying in the back seat. That's my RV. I'm now responsible for it. So, and with you as a business, you know, you have to look at the aspect of underage drinking, people getting a little too rowdy, any kind of illegal drugs. Memo said that he was driving down 85, and you know where 400 blends into 85 North, that's all bridge area. He said, man, I pulled over. He said, I told him right quick, you either quit smoking or we're sitting here.
Yeah.
He said, I sat there 15 minutes because they didn't want to quit smoking. He says, I'm telling you, if you do not quit smoking, I'm just going to go ahead and have the police come out here and take care of this.
Right.
I mean, it's just insane when they get in that frame of mind of we're partying and we're paying you and you're going to do whatever, you know.
They think because they do rent the buses, they can do what they want.
Right.
But we don't even allow cigarette smoke in the vehicles either.
And see, that's actually a good thing because half the people that rent are probably non-smokers to begin with. Who wants to?
Well, we allow them to vape.
Right.
Vape, you can.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I don't vape.
You don't vape? There's enough fog up in that brain here.
So what's the craziest thing you know about this happening on one of your buses?
Yeah, hey, you know what I always say, and drivers will say, is what happens on the bus stays on the bus.
Come on now, make good energy.
Hey, I have that on my bus. If you look inside my bus, right over the passenger seat, it says, whatever happens on the bus stays on the bus, because that's your sanctuary.
I will tell you a crazy story that I've seen driving when I first started. We ran a bachelorette party, and the majority of the females had gone into the club already. One stayed on the bus just to, she was sick. She didn't feel good. So before we had even left the parking lot, this female states that she needed to urinate, and I was like, well, go inside. She proceeded to drop trowel and urinate into a plastic cup. Now, keep in mind, she's under the influence, drinking, staggering, and she happens to lose her balance. And what happens to the cup?
Oh, yeah.
She squeezes the cup.
Oh!
I couldn't tell her anything. So,
too late.
Needless to say, her friends end up paying for that one. So,
Well, I was going to ask you, do you have a surcharge?
Yeah,
Do you have a cleanup?
yeah, we've got cleanup fee, and especially for smoking,
Right.
throw up, etc. So,
Man, see?
There's two things that's going to happen on a party bus. Somebody's going to spill their drink, and somebody's going to throw it.
Yeah. But there's so many people that it's like people envisioning what we do here until you see it. So as an owner / driver, people can go, oh, you know, people only see the fact of when they get on the bus, they party, and if they remember what they do, they just get off the bus. They don't know what they don't know what it was like to get the bus ready, and they damn sure don't know what it was like to clean it up when it got home.
There's definitely a lot of prep time.
Oh my God.
Generally, we'll have the drivers get there in the area within an hour early. So you figure it takes somewhere from 30 minutes to an hour to get to the customer.
Right.
And then, 30, 40 minutes for him to sit around. So
That's right. And that's what I try to tell people when they complain about the fees.
mhm.
Do you know what it costs to rent party buses and rent limos? And I'm like, do you not grab the idea? Because of course I had to say this to one of the ones when we went to the Kiss concert and also to Kid Rock. I'm like, so all of us met at a parking lot, and I had to sit there for 45 minutes waiting on everybody. And I told everybody, look, we're leaving at this time. Meet me at Los Charros. We're leaving at this time. And I said, and then how about the fact that one of them I had to go to somebody's house, and we're sitting outside waiting, and she's like, I told my neighbor, and we sat there. People don't realize you have. It's just like when I get ready to go do a wedding. You have your time of getting set up.
Mhm.
You have your time of driving to the place way before the first person ever realizes, oh, yeah, it's time to get on the bus. And then when you get home, or in your case, wherever you are parking,
Right.
you got to clean.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. just for the you know, fuel purposes. For the
Oh,
big-
yeah.
So you gotta make sure it's
Yeah,
filled up.
big bus went $350 just to fill up.
See?
You know, the small bus is $200 to fill out. Then you pay a driver, and then you pay insurance. I mean, you got to have a minimum of $550,000 policy
See?
through the
Wow.
state. Now,
And that's what I tried to tell people. When people say, why don't you become a company? I'm like, dude, I got enough time to barely do this. I don't want to do that. I wanted a bus because when the first idea of a bus first came up was we would go to Harley, and once we're set up, a band or something may play, 3 bands may play, but we may be there all day.
right.
And then you can't leave. So I'm like, I want to be able to chill. And then at the time too, I was doing my own big events. That we would be at these events 12 to 16 hours.
Right.
And again, if we're running this big bike show outside and the bar is inside playing music, well, when everybody goes inside, I can chill. You know,
They don't have them that way.
that
with
was
us.
my reason. Yeah, not with you guys. Well, y'all are like glorified babysitters too.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
once you take the responsibility of picking them up, you want to see to it I'm taking
Yeah.
the responsibility of getting you
The
home.
main thing in our business is safety and
Yes.
and good customer service.
Right.
Right. And that's good.
You know,
That's
there's
good to
a
hear.
lot of companies out there that are muddying up the water for us.
Right.
You know,
It's like any business,
low-ball
yeah,
quotes,
low-ball.
which is, you know, they're not running legal.
Right.
There's a company that I know of in Atlanta that runs prostitutes on his bus.
Oh,
Holy
I'm not
moly.
gonna mention any names, but I've heard of it,
Wow.
I think I read a call where that bus was in an accident.
That would be like ridiculously crazy.
Yeah, if I remember helping these ladies off the bus going,
You got his phone number.
Damn, if we'd have known this, we could have pranked him 2 days ago.
for real.
You know, Friday's prank would have been Ronnie the redneck. Hey, man, I need to find out if I get some prostitutes on that bus.
How much those holes charge?
Yeah. Now we do, as far as the entertainment portion, we do have male and female entertainers that we broker out. So we go through a broker as far as those go.
And I was gonna say at that point we would be talking about strippers.
Well, it's entertainment.
Yes, but not hookers.
No, correct. There's a big difference.
We'll make sure we're very clear on that.
So we can get Timmy a job.
Yeah,
We
possibly.
can get Brian a job.
Possibly.
No, Timmy.
Well, he hasn't met Timmy yet.
Oh.
He's not. He will meet Timmy here in a little while, I'm sure.
You'll meet Timmy.
All right. Anything else?
I,
I mean,
I was looking at the swaggin' wagon. Is that what you call
The
it?
swagger wagon.
Swaggin'
Yeah.
wagon.
explain.
What do you think about that?
I think it's pretty cool.
Let's hear.
Look, let's see the inside of these glasses.
Well, that's where you're looking. I
You
start
can
asking some
check
questions.
us out on Facebook.
Yeah, tell everybody how to find you too.
Visions Party Bus on Facebook, or you can follow us on Twitter. Also, our website's www.visions, So it's visionspartybus.com. A couple ways you can find us.
Found it.
I mean, you ought to see some of these buses. Can you pull it up on there?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I get contact number 678-542-6251. So if you have any questions, you can call if you'd like to run a bus.
Following question, should I tip? Yes.
Yeah,
Of
we
course.
don't add gratuity in for the drivers. A lot of companies do that. So
Yes. I'm gonna see the pictures.
Oh my God! And look at the TV in the back of the bus. It's a huge TV.
yeah, the Phantom was just built this year, courtesy of I got a good buddy of mine, Barry Wood.
Oh yeah, Barry's the bomb, dude.
Very, very
Y'all know him?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody knows Barry.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Tent is the man. Look, dude, I went and seen him when I had a Corvette, right? I had this red Corvette.
Right.
I said, man, I need to get these windows tinted. Every company I talked to, I mean, I called everybody, and I just didn't. I don't know why my brain, like Barry had already done all my other cars, and Barry's like, everybody said, man, I'll charge $250 for just the back window, and I'm like, why? They said, because it's gonna take 6 pieces. You have to cut. You have to this and that.
Right.
Barry's like, dude, just get it here. I'll have that back window done in like 20 minutes. And I'm thinking, God, after everybody made this sound so bad, I pull it up in his driveway, and I'm not joking. It was like 15 minutes of actual working.
If you noticed,
Huh.
have you seen Barry's truck?
Which one?
The red one.
The red one?
Look,
Yeah.
Look at the Phantom.
I noticed the color.
Pretty good resemblance.
Yeah,
so.
I do notice that.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, dude, like he did my whole car for $250, where everybody else was.
Yeah, he's
You know,
he's great.
He is the man when it comes to tent.
I use 3 different companies as far as our business goes. I use Mr. Tent, I use Audio Concepts, and Custom Tent Sound.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a little bit of different things with each person.
Oh yeah, and that's what when I say, because Custom Tent's one of my sponsors. When somebody on this side of town is asking for something, that's who I send it to, because I have to. If I'm gonna put my name on it, it can't be junk. It just can't be. It'll come back on me. Hey man, why'd you send me there? So in the same thing, if I know somebody in the Buford area from Snellville up, I send them to Barry, because Barry's just the man, dude. Everybody knows that.
Okay, the Swagger Wagon has a pole.
I'm looking at the poll now.
Well, and during prom season, it's called a support pole. Or
That's exactly right.
a security.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife said no stripper poles to be on my bus.
Right. Hey, it's only a stripper pole if you talk.
But now the rail that you kind of walk up and hold on to on the left,
Right.
It really has like an armrest for when you're sitting on the couch. And I've seen girls stand on the halfway part and still spin on it. And I'm looking at my wife going, that was factory. I didn't put that there. Yeah, my bus is nothing compared to this. But see, like everybody said, man, you need to this and you need to that. My problem is I have to have so many multi-uses for my bus.
Right.
My bus has to have a fold-down futon because I sleep in it 2 or 3 times a year where I have to stay somewhere for a weekend. So building or having it decked out like yours, A, it would cost a lot of money for me, but B, it wouldn't suit my needs for most of the time. I got to be able to take stuff out, put my speakers in. But seeing your stuff, I'm like, dude, that's like total luxury. I'm talking, that is some cool stuff.
That's limousine style seating.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, everybody needs to go check out his pictures. If you can envision anything with a limo, it's that with bigger areas. It's just a whole lot nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, we run a lot of famous people as well. So
that's cool. And you're right here in Conyers. And see, that's what a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize you are local.
Yeah.
And I try to make sure a lot of people knew that.
We stay within Georgia, though. We don't do
Right.
any out of state. There's different licenses.
Oh, definitely. That's right. Yeah, because I've had people hit me up, want me to take them to a game in Alabama. I'm like, okay, listen, I will take my friends places, but I don't know you.
Right.
I'm sorry, I don't know you. Like, and when literally because of the legalities, and you know the legalities, when my friends are all getting on it, we're like going to Wild Bill's, I literally turn on my video camera and I make them all say I, and they say I, and I do not hold DJ Scotty responsible. And they all say it, and I do that. And then at the end I go, so if I get drunk and fall flat on my face, it's my fault. And I make sure every one of them say it's my fault.
Right.
Because I'm like, listen, this is just me giving y'all a ride.
Exactly.
If you get drunk, fall down, it's because you're an idiot. It's
I
not
got
because of
that
me.
covered on our buses, man. We run 24-hour video surveillance.
That is so
inside
smart.
the buses. There's video cameras.
I've been accused of having that, so I don't have it. Well, the reason I don't have it is my bus is also the changing room for the
Right.
bikini contest at Harley. Now, I've had guys like say, dude, I'll give you $5 grand if you give me that video.
Right.
I'm like, there's no cameras.
Right.
No, I know there is. We've seen pictures. I said, the pictures you've seen from inside my bus at the bikini contest is from Bree's cell phone.
Right.
And Bree's only going to post or give me whatever pictures that she would post. If it's not able to be posted, I don't have it. Man, I know you got pictures of them girls. I'm like, no, trust me. I would not set myself up for a lawsuit like that.
Yeah.
But for you as a business, you have to.
Yeah, they're just for security purposes.
That's right.
And to protect the company and
Yeah.
the customer.
Yeah, you have to for what you're doing. You got to.
You
And
never
being
know.
straight up. And I want to make sure all the listeners know straight up. That's the whole deal is you are 100% a professional company.
Yeah.
This is not a halfway sham of a business. Yeah, I'm telling you, go check out his pictures because I mean, wow, these are some nice rides.
There's several advantages of renting a party bus. You don't have to pay for the parking downtown anywhere from
Right.
$10 to $20. Then you got to pay cover. You know,
Mhm.
a lot of the clubs we can get you into. Then you figure, you know, if you were to get caught driving under the influence, that's $10,000.
That's it.
Minimum.
Court costs,
That's right.
et cetera. So
Yeah, my brother
you
was
know,
a cop. He mentioned that one time.
spend, you know, the breakdown, if you
That's
break
right.
it down between 16 to 30 people, you know, you spend anywhere from 30 to $60. Prom season's about $75
So-
per person.
So you figure 35 to just say 35 to 75 in that range of
Right.
what we were just talking
Yeah.
about. That's nothing.
Mhm.
When you consider, like I've had somebody say when we were all getting ready to go to a concert, and I said, listen, if everybody would just chip in $20, I said, because by the time I fill the diesel up, we get down there, and then it's summertime, so we got to leave the bus running. I'm like, so by the time we do all this to get home, I'm like, dude, that's a lot of diesel.
Yeah.
And one of my buddies says, man, you know, $20, man, we could drive down there for that. And I said, you're gonna drive.
Right.
So you and your old lady are gonna drive your Honda. You're gonna have to pay to park. You're also gonna have to worry about drinking and getting home. And you could have already been just with us. And he's like, well, man, okay, dude, do whatever you want. But I mean, I can't pay for the fuel by myself.
No.
I'm doing this as a favor for all of us, you know. But the party bus is the way to go.
Yeah, as far as our drivers go, you gotta have a passenger endorsement,
Yes.
which you do at the DMV. You go with that. So more or less the commercial vehicle. That's
Yeah, one of my cop buddies, he has a license for that. He just typed, hey, does he need any drivers?
yeah, we do need drivers actually.
So, Mr. Snow, there you go. He says, does he need a driver with a badge? So there you go.
We love that. We do love that. So. Firemen, etc. You know,
Oh my
we gotta buy our
gosh.
public safety.
Philip Snow. He'd be doing a cavity check. Man, I'm gonna need to check that baggage. I need you to let that dress up. Let me check on there if you're carrying anything. I'm 14. I don't care.
You need to stop. He's not that bad.
He's not that bad.
He would
Minimum
check.
requirement is 18.
He would check her mom.
Yeah, you check them all.
All right, well, let's shoot off.
Yeah, let's get off the commercial.
And we'll come back right back. We have Josh and some Vicious Party Bus in here, so we'll be right back after these commercials.
All right, y'all. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
My mom's texted in, and I'm like, really?
Your mom?
My mom. They're looking in the car for my daughter. I'm like, I'm in a show, Mom.
You're looking in the car for your dog. Oh, looking to buy your car. Okay. I was like, is she missing? Oh.
You all right?
Yeah. I am. Yeah, if you got a blood pressure problem, Brian,
Yeah.
you need to watch it.
Well, go ahead, get it. For now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any money today, that's for sure.
I'm with Liberty Mutual, but I need to. I was gonna swap my insurance guy. We're trying to get with him to get the cars and the house on one policy. So if you could just insure it for like a month or so, and then I'll be all fucked over. And I told him, I said, we can do one of the things. He said, Glenn, just give me the car, and we'll do whatever to sell the car and get Graham back the money, or we can take it to Jeff and let him fix the windows and then try to sell it. It's kind of brand new stock. I know, I keep trying to pull that back left window. And what happened is the window wasn't working. But she went to Florida, and one of the guys that in the car with her, we either yanked it up or pulled it down or something broke. So I've had to put a shim in it. Where's the car at? Okay. That's what I was gonna say. If we could just get everybody to do like a meeting pounds, at least I get the car place to park for. However long. I have a meeting with the Discovery Center at 3 tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be available to do anything more because I'll be in. With all this rain and the windows not closed.
So how did you get into that?
What? Party bus?
Yeah.
Let me get done with the show.
Start. You know, let's say
Okay, I love you.
Do you miss police work?
I do. I miss it, but I do a lot better financially
Well, yeah.
with this business, and I own a swimming pool company too. Into business. So, I just got
Tubby,
and
I'm sure he needs a driver. That's funny.
I ended up buying another company out of Alpharetta. Another party bus company. I bought them out and I started it.
Here we go.
DJ Scotty keeping you on.
I gotta go to Radio Shack and get this fed back into here. After the show, I'll need to show you the video. All right, and we are back. It's a little chaos in here. You can tell it's Monday.
It is.
Like I'm hooked back up to the big station computer. It's wired to do what it needs to do right now, but it's like I need to make a trip to Radio Shack. I got so many little things I got to get done.
And apparently you're looking for a new car?
Well, my daughter's car is just wore out. I mean, really it is. So my mom found, are you ready for this, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
A PT Cruiser. My daughter's going to be driving a pathetic car, a pathetic cruiser. I hope it's an automatic PT Cruiser. So any words of advice?
She's a lucky girl.
She's so lucky, huh? For her, though, it'd be better gas mileage, and it is pretty roomy.
As long as Big John's not in it.
Oh my God, have you put him in your car?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that'd be dangerous.
He says he can get in it, but
I'm sure he
I
could.
don't think he'd be comfortable.
I could see a St. Bernard trying to squeeze through a cat door too, but just because the dog thinks he fits doesn't mean he fits.
You know, it's like when Keith and Kent ride in anything we ride in together, they're all like this. And he goes to put his arms out and hits me in the head and everything. I'm like, Jesus, man.
Exactly.
You know, he's
Where'd you get that concussion, Brian?
6'4" here hit me.
Driving down the road.
So, oh my gosh.
And that's a hot one right there. And that's the original one I remember seeing the very first time I ever saw one. So is that your house at Flatshaw?
Yeah, that's one of
Okay.
our locations.
Yeah, I see that one all the time.
That's the swagger.
That
Swagger
is
wagon.
a swagger wagon, man.
The Swagger Wagon.
Yeah, that. Look at the interior of that. And of course, it's my colors too, right?
Falcons.
I mean,
Georgia.
Yeah, the exterior, the
No, that's
Phantom
just
got
for fun.
painted, so
that is cool though.
the
That's hot.
exterior, the Phantom's also got LED.
Oh, that's awesome,
underglow-
too.
Underglow kit under it.
See, I mean, that's a good. And what just
Check out that.
what just inspired you to do this? I mean, how do you go from one career to this?
You know, hey, it's a safe way to transport.
Yeah, but what clicked in your head? It
Right.
just said, dude, because look, like me, I'd been DJing weddings and small things, and I'd done several like big things, like big events in towns and
Right.
stuff where like 5,000 people, and it was just neat. And then the next thing I know, I start working Southside Steve's, I'm working all these bars, and then one day it's like, I'm gonna make a radio station. And
Two things come to mind. Just about every job I've ever done, a career-wise, it's been driving.
Mhm.
So I knew I was good at driving. I could pretty much drive anything. The other aspect is safety, giving back to the community,
Right.
making sure people get home safe. So
that's cool.
And
Well,
public
and-
service people make no money.
But where were you when you just went, man, I'm gonna buy a party bus? I mean, what happened?
yeah,
That's
to be
the part
honest,
people like to hear. It's like, well, how did this come to mind? Like, what did
It
it?
was spontaneous. It was just straight.
So it just
spontaneous.
happened. It's funny how that is. I live my life that way, so I really can't. I can't fault
We're
anybody.
trying to average one vehicle per year. So,
Oh, that's cool too.
we're 2 years, a little over 2 years, almost 3 years in the business so far.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty dang cool all by itself, because that's the other aspect I try to look at it is every year I tell, especially Brian's now around this year. Brian got in 2014, but everybody that's been associated with Just for Fun for years, at the beginning of every year, which puts about this time frame.
Right.
I'm like, okay, we got to take it up a notch. And literally about the Thanksgiving time, we got to take it up a notch. And then it's like, oh hell, what can we do to take it up a notch?
I think we need to have the fear factor thing.
Well, we tried that. We couldn't get anybody to volunteer for it.
I'm volunteering, Brian.
How does that? Is that how you pick your dates? You go into the bar and you go, "I volunteer you to do this tonight."
I have not had it at home.
Wow.
You mentioned the fear factor thing. Me and Brian were talking yesterday as far as a maybe possible reality TV show.
Yes.
I had contemplated doing a reality TV show as far as Party Bus goes.
Right.
And then we can work on that. When we get our foot in the door.
That's right. We'll have to see about that. That would be cool.
But I was also, I guess, the days in the 80s and 90s and stuff. I know when we were going, you didn't have a party bus. I don't recall one. Only party bus I remember is Marta. But
That's it. And let me tell you, there was some party going on Marta.
There still is.
But
We were going down Memorial Drive, boy. Let me tell you, it was always a party on Memorial Drive in Marta.
do you get more people wanting to rent the party bus over the limos now?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's just more room. I mean,
Well, you can stand up. Generally,
Yeah.
people do stand
You
up.
can't put
It's not
stripper
really
pole.
wise though, but especially when you drive, you're still in a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
But limos, you're just limited. You're really limited on what you can put in there
Right.
as far as accessories, as far as
and I've seen you try to spin in a car on the gear shift. You can't do that, Brian.
Look at that look.
The look he's giving me is like I could kill you.
Every time he gets in my car, he talks about the white knob on the shifter.
And why it's got a brown stain on it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
There's that line.
Every time he gets in my car, he starts rubbing my shifter. He's like, "Man, that's a white knob."
Well, they say if you cut a tree in half, each ring is a year.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out all these brown rings on that white knob.
And you touch it.
No, I know. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. He's the one fondling it, shifting gears.
Y'all ain't right. You don't right. Y'all cross it all the time.
Yeah, but I was just looking at the party bus. And I was thinking, weighing the cost out. Getting everybody on the bus. You have coolers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They
we provide typically with every rental we provide cup size soda and water. During the month of December, we're running some ugly sweater contest, and being y'all put me on the show as a guest today, what we're gonna do for the month of December is anybody that gets a 4-hour confirmed booking and mentions just for fun, we'll throw in complimentary alcohol.
There you go.
Cool.
And see, that's the catch. I mean, in anything to talk about your business, that's what we want you to do. And
Yeah.
that's cool too, that you're going to do your own ugly sweater kind of thing. I mean, it's cool. It's the whole idea of the bus is 10 times better. Like when I wanted one, I saw the potential for it.
Yeah.
And I've never even ridden on a party bus. I just saw the potential because that's like, I know what we do. And I know that it's nice to have that kind of room and not be shoved in a car. So I could only imagine having 30 drunks in a party bus.
It's quite entertaining,
God,
You never know what you're gonna see, right?
No,
I've had 23 behind me, and sometimes I am glad I got that coming 6 right there at my feet, because to me it's just like oceans. I don't hear nothing really.
Right.
Like all I hear is yelling, and I can't tell you what anyone said. Do you have a divider that separates you?
No.
So you're
there's
full
not.
of-
Down in the Phantom, there is a door that we installed, a
Okay.
pocket door, but we leave it open. Like I said, we
Right.
still want to see what's going on
That's
as
right.
far as safety.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
That would be safety issue.
So what do you have, like a DVR built in there?
What we've got: DVD player, CD player, auxiliary iPod hookup, Bluetooth in the Phantom. We're working on karaoke for the Phantom.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
Oh my god. Next up is
Yeah, but you got to figure too, when he gets parked somewhere, you might have 8 people going to club. You might have 20 that want to stay out.
You're out.
So you have to entertain them while they're inside that bus. Whereas with us, we're usually entertaining the passed out person. So, and me, like we went ghost hunting, and again, I'm like, thank God I got a bus, because like 6 people over there watching the ghost hunting, and 4 of us went back, put in a movie, and went to sleep. So that again, that's the difference of you have a full, real deal party bus,
Yeah.
whereas mine's a filler. I do whatever I need with mine. So, but that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Now, without getting into too much detail, just a guesstimation of what these things cost you. Just shoot from the hip.
Well,
You
I mean,
gotta be accurate.
if you were to buy one,
Yeah.
anywhere from 40 to 70,000.
Holy
easily.
cow! And is that loaded already, done like
Yeah,
yours?
that's loaded. If I was to sell the Phantom, it'd probably roughly be about 60 to 70,000.
Good Lord. And you just don't never, because if you're not in that position, you have no need to wonder these questions. And that just made me think about it. I'm
No,
like,
they
wow.
raise all the way up to $140,000.
Holy moly.
And we're wanting a pre-boost.
Well,
What?
I don't want
Pre-buzz.
to. I don't want to own it. I want them to own it. I just want to ride on it.
Yeah.
I just want them to give it to me to use with my wrap on the side of it.
Pre-boost starts at $500,000.
But there's also a difference. We would be in a coach bus, whereas his is a travel party bus. There's a big difference. We want shower, oven, microwave,
Bed.
toilet.
I didn't want popcorn on it.
Cereal,
And
box
she
cereal.
Yeah, see, I can see this now. You two sitting across from each other going, with the popcorn trying to.
Hell no, because I'd be going, it landed on the floor, pick it up. I can't later. No, you won't. I'm not stepping on that thing later. Oh, God. The GoPros that'll be in that bus will be insane.
Cindy's the one with us.
Yeah, she's supposed to. So-
Want to be outnumbered by boys.
Oh, yeah.
And they're,
Boys.
and they're.
And there needs to be 2 bathrooms because I don't want to sit down all the time.
But you gotta remember, I raised 6 boys. I'm used to that. Putting
That's
seat
right. To me, a woman should always want the seat up. You know why? It would guarantee no pee on it.
down.
That's right.
So to me, you want to yell at me, the seat needs to be down. My wife doesn't do this, by the way. But when somebody wants to yell, you left the seat up. Well,
No, I'm with you. I
isn't
prefer
it
that.
better to not have a seat with pee on it?
I prefer
I
it
mean,
being up.
It sounds sanitary to me.
Sounds good to me.
If there's one woman in a house of 6 guys, it seems to me that she would really want to minimize the how many things touch that seat besides her butt.
Right.
So hell, I would even make it where it snaps on and off.
For real, I'm
I
taking
just-
it with me.
I just leave it hanging up on the wall and unsnap it, sit down, unsnap it, put it back on the wall. I'm just saying.
Take this biatch with me.
She's gonna be carrying around a blue backpack all the time. We're gonna go, what's in your backpack? Oh, that's my toilet seat.
Customized.
I actually had a rule
Cheetah
in my
print.
house. I didn't go in their bathroom. They didn't go in.
That's supposed to be the rule. Look, I can count on my mom. Like, my mom and dad, my stepdad, they got married when I was 16, so that'd be 1986. I have probably been in my mother's bathroom 7 times since 1986.
Wow.
Like when I lived there, you didn't even go in your mother's bedroom, and it's not because I couldn't. It's because why? I don't want to see none of my mom's junk. Like my dad, my real dad. I was over at my real dad's house one time, and underneath the bed, he kept the SKS assault rifles.
Right.
And he had got something new on the assault rifle. He says, "Hey, boy, run in there, give me that gun." So I go running my hand under there. My hand hit something I thought was a mag flashlight.
Find a silver bullet.
Did it start vibrating?
It was not a mag light. Trust me. Trust me, that was not a mag light.
I just-
Now, trust me, when I saw it, I saw the light, but it was not a mag light.
Right.
And I'm as of course, as you grab it, you pull it out enough to see what's in your hand. You go, no, no.
And then you go scald your hand under the water faucet.
And then he hears me yelling, and he goes, "Oh crap! I forgot to tell you about that. Sure you did. Sure you did." That's why you don't go in your parents' bedroom. Why do you want to see that?
No.
Brian, any thoughts? Nothing you're gonna talk about? I got a worse story than that. Let me see if other people's listening. So my dad, my real dad, before he passed away, had a lot of heart problems, health problems rather. He had a shaving bag, a black shaving bag that kept all his medicine in. And anytime my head would be hurting, anytime I'd have the sniffles, he'd be like, you know, you need to take this or you need to take that. Well, so one day I'm talking to him, saying my nose was running. He said, "You need to go get one of them. Go get it. It's in my bag." So as I'm starting to open the bag, I'm sitting in his recliner. As I start to open the bag, I hear my dad, who can't run. You hear him coming through the house, bouncing off the walls as fast as he can, and it's like slow motion. No, no, and I'm like looking at him, turning my head slowly, unzipping the bag. And then I look back, and as I go to look in the bag, I now have found out that he swapped bags. That this black bag's no longer his medicine bag. It's where there was naked pictures of my stepmother,
Oh,
Wow.
who was 350 pounds.
oh.
You still got those pictures?
And if you envision a picture of my stepmother holding her earlobes with her toes, Brian,
Oh,
can you imagine the image that was in my mind? And I'm like,
He's still at the line.
"Ah!" And he's like, I was trying to tell you. I'm like, well, you should have told me before you told me to go get the bag.
you can't unsee that.
You can't unsee that.
He's scarred, man.
Like, I love my stepmom, but come on, dude.
You have PTSD now.
Man. So, yeah. Anyway, so you really watching this fight?
Yeah, this guy's beating the hell out of this guy.
I'm like, it's on Facebook, and I'm like, why is he tuning out all of a sudden? Because he's in a
Oh, I was listening to every word you were saying.
What
I was
was
just
I
trying
saying?
to
What I
talk about
say?
your 350-pound stepmom.
And where was her toes?
You know where they were.
Where were the toes? If she had had hoop earrings, she'd have got a toe stuff.
Mom, you got toes?
You want me to call 911 for what?
Yeah, my stepmom was slightly overweight.
Oh my gosh.
You see Cindy just chimed in?
Uh.
So what else we got, man?
Tomorrow's just another day. Keep on going. No, yeah, I see what you're saying.
You can tell this is my day because you're running slow.
Yeah, I am. I have to admit, I apologize. I am running kind of slow.
So who handles all your booking? I mean, is this a one-man show? How many people you got?
We've got a few employees, mainly just drivers, but I handle
Okay.
just about everything.
So you just a one-man show pretty much then, running the
Yeah.
show, and of course for your drivers as well.
Yeah.
Because I know keeping up with the insurance stuff, keeping up
Yeah.
with the fuel costs, what is your average weekly fuel expense?
You know, I can tell you we spent
Guesstimate, of
yearly, roughly a little over $15,000 just a yearly. fuel
Holy
expense.
cow.
Man, keeping up with your drivers has got to be like wrangling cats sometimes.
That's not too bad. You know, you get availability and you put them on a run.
Right.
But
That's
we usually
cool.
know in advance.
That's really good. How far out are typically booked?
Sometimes we stay a month, 2 months.
That's pretty good too.
That's awesome.
That's really good too. Yeah, because there's nothing worse than having a car show up on a weekend and not have it booked.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it'd probably be kind of good to always have a spare because I'm sure last minutes happen too.
Yeah.
And again, nobody really knows y'all are here. Like if you go down Flat Shoals, you see 2 different locations on
Yeah.
Flat Shoals. Other than that, nobody really knows
Right.
that you guys are around,
Yeah.
except for the people that just know already.
You know, back when I got into 2012, I bought another company out now for rental. That was Party Fleet Limousines.
Okay.
That's kind of how I started as well.
All right.
Um,
So you actually own the boat, or you
yeah,
got
I
two different names
yeah,
though?
two different
Okay.
companies, yeah.
That's pretty cool too. So are you keeping up with that one just like you do
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah.
So you're running both of them there. That's pretty awesome then. And what's really cool is I'm all about the guy who just had a whim to do something
Right.
and succeeding.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of us out there that aren't succeeding in this world. And you are not as visually in front of people like me.
Right.
So I have a lot of haters because I always got people messing with me. But it's cool to see that people just having a general business.
Well, it is.
And that's what I tell people though. If you want it, you got to work.
You gotta
You
hustle.
nothing good comes easy. If you want it, you got to work your butt off to get it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's just neat to know that you just said, hey man, I'm going to do this.
Well, you know, anybody can go and buy a $5,000 or $2,000 school bus and call it a party bus, but that's not what we're going for.
That's only
We
NASCAR.
want sleek, you know.
Yes,
we want
I
sleek,
know.
Unique.
That's right.
You know.
Well, the whole thing is you want them to have awe factor. You want to know when the door opens, they go, oh my God, it's got a pole.
Yeah.
Well, and you also
Leave it
want,
to you.
you want them to remember to call you again
Most
and
definitely.
tell their friends.
That's right.
And if you
And
show
it's
up-
got a pole.
and it's got a
Yeah, we've
pole.
got a pretty good track record though. For being in business a little 2.5 years or so, I think we've missed 2 runs. One broke down. That's when we first got the Phantom up and running, and then the other one we messed up the time. But I mean, other than that, we're running strong. You know.
That's awesome.
That is
That's
awesome.
really good news.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard to explain to a wedding party. I had a flat tire.
Dude, I'll tell you a story. You know me, I've always got one. So I'm driving my big diesel truck, hauling a 24-foot trailer with all the big gear, had a big outside wedding that was out towards Newbern. So I come barreling down this road and I'm running, 50 some odd miles an hour pulling this trailer. And I'm like on the verge of being late. And I started noticing something wasn't right and I had a flat, but I didn't stop. Thank God the weight of the trailer and having 4 tires on the trailer, and the right back tire of that diesel was flat. But between the weight of both, I wasn't losing any control. I just kept going. I didn't even realize it at first. So I turned onto their property, and they're like, "You're almost late. You're almost late." And I said, "I got a flat, y'all." We kept on going, and I fixed the flat at the end of the wedding. After everybody left, I'm out there changing the flat, and the father of the bride walks up. He's like, "You need some help?" And he said, "Because I just want to tell you, I appreciate this." He said, "You could have stopped." He said, "You could have told us." He said, "It would have ruined the wedding, but you didn't have a choice." I said, "No, man, this is y'all's wedding. You can't replace the wedding. You can't redo it. It's a one take, one
You
shot."
have to divorce her first.
And get married 2 or 3 more times there, Ronnie.
Well, what I did.
Yeah, I know. So do we have any birthdays we need to do today? I know we're at the 9:30 mark.
No, we need to shoot off to a commercial, then come back with some TMZ news.
All right, let's do that. Everybody, it's Just Fun Radio. We'll be back here in just a few seconds. Have a great morning. Thanks for everybody tuning in, and we'll be right back. Yeah, I didn't set my counter. I'm not sure how far we're going over. Sir? I'm losing. Oh, you're free.
He's talking to us.
Man,
My
we need every guest to show up, right?
my aunt's birthday's tomorrow, so we need to go ahead and do it today.
Yeah, and I need to find oh, it's already like that. I was like, how in the hell did that work?
So what are we supposed to do the rest of the day? Anybody know?
Nasty.
Rain and temperature
Just
drop.
rainy.
The temperature
What
drop.
am I looking for? Oh, birthdays.
I don't have any on my list. Yeah, it's rain. It needs to go.
I knew it was just wet and cold this morning when my feet were getting cold, because I normally don't get cold like that.
I knew when I could feel the bolts in my back. It's like, oh my God, it's the worst feeling.
The bolts. I know, that was just too funny. I don't know how to ask that one.
Ask what?
Try not to make a joke about you saying you have bolts in your back.
I got to see some. One for each.
All right, let's see if I got this paint. Old, yeah, I've known her since school. There goes the breakfast. Oh, Gary. Gary. Then we talk about the spam. God, I can't do that. You can't do spam, can you? So we're gonna call her P. Yeah, we used to go skating in Golden Glide with that girl. Yeah, that's how old that is.
So you got to put something pretty much every couple of days.
Just about every Friday and Saturday. Prom season's coming up.
Oh yeah,
March, April, and May.
that's when you wish you had about 4 or 5 extra swans and stuff.
Well, I wish I had the double decker on my bike to build
Like the old English London double deckers.
mega bus.
Megabus.
I want to build one. So we talk about it too.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a good day.
It's gonna be. What's up, Barry?
Very wood.
I'm up here at Just for Fun Radio. I got. Yeah. Yep.
What kind of noise is coming out of that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Barry says, hey.
Oh yeah, tell her, hey man, that's just crazy that you know him like that.
Yeah. Me and Barry known each other a while.
Good guy, man. Super great guy.
On Saturday, I was with Keith and Kent and Franklin.
But let me tell you when I leave here, man. Thanks. Bye. Yeah, prime time, man. Fridays and Saturdays for 3 months straight.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's where the money's at.
And see, like me, people joke and go, man, you must like killing a radio station. I'm like, dude, the radio station is just starting to make money. I mean, it's 4 years old. First 3 years, I make crap. I mean, like,
people don't understand that you're still a growing thing.
that's right. My weddings and private parties pay for everything, but like all of this, I hustled for. I mean, $400-something mic just for the mic, and people don't get it. Like,
No, they don't.
you know, like Tubby came in here, and Tubby was the only one to ever walk in and sit down, and because of him being a DJ, he's like, holy cow, like he saw it, he knew what it was. Everybody else just comes in and they don't see it, they don't know what it costs. I mean, hell, just the mic stand here is $200. So I mean, they don't. Yeah, man, I flip every penny I make back into this. Like for instance, I'm having to go to Radio Shack and get some more wires and headphones. Man, I go through headphones like people do socks. I go through headphones myself. 678. Oh, you ready? 678-878-7376.
Have you got all the commercials on the big station now?
Yes. They're not all set the way we've had them fine-tuned, but they
Sun
are.
City, both the Sun City.
Oh, I need to get the second one. Send it to me again so I
We'll
can
send both
find
of
it.
you.
I got one. I need the second.
What's a good time to go?
Anytime after 11, because usually when we're done here at 10:30,
Which one are y'all going to discuss?
just get with Brian. Brian started handling, and it's taken such a huge burden off of me. It's kind of like yesterday, my wife, you know, I have so much going on, I can't focus on completing a task because, so yesterday we had this video that we have to turn in tomorrow. And like I can do sound, but I've never had to do, oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, look at that. I had to learn how to do video editing yesterday. I don't know how to do that, but I have to.
Don't stop the car.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Here's some of these cards. I don't know if you want to pass them out if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'm a bartender, so yeah. And me.
Well, that's the good thing too. That's what I was gonna say. That these things are hot. I was noticing the way the light's shining off of them
Oh yeah.
with the glossy. Here, Brian. Because that's the biggest thing is a lot of here. I know you would read that. There's so many people that, like I said, they don't have a clue about a party bus. They have no clue. When people keep calling limos, and then they bitch because they're. And I tell people, I'm like, if you're gonna spend the money,
Executive events.
but if you're gonna spend the money, stand up, be comfortable. Why spend money and not be comfortable? And that's always been my argument. I mean, come on, man. If you're not gonna be comfortable,
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna be
was
wasting your
bring
time.
the big one by, but I didn't think you had to run the park.
No, I said that to my wife this morning. I said something about you coming. She's like, holy shit, we can't get a second one in here. I was like, no, honey.
I thought about it, but then I passed you by before.
Yeah. That's right. And thank God, I do what I do because nobody picks on me.
Did you ever reach out to Dr. Incarus about his commercial?
I need to just send you his number. Let him know.
Can you get that to me today?
Yeah,
So I can,
let you and him.
I need to get a check from him if we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
The doctor is in.
Oh, definitely. And I sent somebody to him yesterday. No, Saturday. The girl that was getting hers lasered off, and I sent her to the other guy. I had to explain to her. I have to remember cameras on, but I had to explain to her why I left. And she said, I said, you need to go see the new guy. And she called him by name. So somebody else had just told her about going to see him too.
All right, I just sent you Sunless Canyon.
And I can't have my name.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm like, I can't
Oh, no.
have my name with your name. I can't. Yeah, but you don't be doing your work.
No.
And when that came to me, I'm like, oh, I got to go.
They want to do it. That's not enough to do anything.
It's 500 ruins you.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's 500 compared to what you'll be screwed out of.
No. To jeopardize the company, jeopardize everybody. No.
No, 500 is a lot. That's right.
Million.
Give me enough to replace my company.
Yeah.
Give me enough to compensate me if I'm gonna lose it.
Maybe we'll talk.
That's right.
I'm still, you know, people ain't doing like my buddy. Instead of promise,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, because they want theirs too.
I can mention his name on the air. There's a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
There ain't nothing water.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, because if they're not paying for insurance, they can drop that price. Yeah. Well, and then see, when I got my insurance, because I'm still technically bus, the guy over the phone was explaining to me how the insurance works. And he's like, if you use it for this, and this, you're going to have to pay this. And I was like, so thank God I don't. And that's why I don't do, like, I had a lot of people I was taking to concerts more, but then I started thinking about it. I'm like, if you're not my friends, I'm not taking you. It's me and my clan, not everybody else. Well, look, are you fixing to go?
Yeah. Man.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, dude. Nice meeting up with you.
Nice meeting
And
you,
stay in
Josh.
touch with us. I'm gonna get back on this.
Hey, and let me know. I'm
Come
gonna do some
back.
advertising.
Yeah, I want to talk more about that.
I got a guy working on a spec commercial for you, so, you know, it'd be a cool commercial if you play live on the radio.
Hey, you walk me to the door.
So,
Not to push anybody out, but I want to go live. That way y'all can talk.
but,
All right, everybody, we is back. We heard the Guns N' Roses. We knew it was time to get our butts back in gear. Donna wasn't realizing what it was. She didn't hear the whistling.
No, I didn't. How did I miss it? Ah, la la la. No. I tell you, these dudes pick on me.
What's funny is when I go upstairs to go to the bathroom or something like that, and I watch it on video.
You watch my whole day.
What y'all don't know is the video runs. The music for the radio station is like 30 seconds behind. The video is sometimes 40 to 60. But the cool thing is, I can have play two of, the way it was last week. I hadn't got it set up this week. That two of our sponsors commercials and then one song.
Right.
So by the time I run upstairs, turn the video on, I get to see me just running up the steps. And then within a couple of minutes, I see the two commercials run by and her look at the camera and go, really? and you hear me pounding on the floor and laughing from upstairs, and that's how I catch them eavesdropping. How you want to move that camera back for me too? Since she was up, put it dead center that way a little bit. All right, now set her down. Beautiful. That is absolutely perfect. Except for now, the Just for Fun logo needs to be straightened up.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
You can't mess with an OCD guy, man. I'm like, everything's got to be square. It's hit to be square. Okay, sorry.
One thing
So-
that's great that you're supporting local business, you know.
Well, I'm all for it, and and we have mutual friends too, which is awesome.
Well, that 3 degrees of separation in common. I
That's right.
swear. I'm not from here, so I really see it. It's like, wow.
All right, let's do some birthdays.
Yeah.
All right, I got one, and she's not ever in a million years gonna expect it.
I just thought of something too. Josh.
She
never
went-
met Timmy.
Her name is Pam.
Josh never met Timmy.
Oh yeah, we'll call him. Like, I just watched you on Just for Fun. Of course, we shouldn't have just said that, because anybody that's listening will now call him and tell him.
Do not warn him.
Anybody that's listening, do not warn him that this might happen in a few seconds.
He would never suspect.
Which one are you calling?
This is my friend Pam. We used to go to the skating ring together.
Uh-oh.
We were like, oh, go on glides, and it's her birthday. And she's not even going to realize, like, it's just not going to click in her brain. It's just not going to click when she finds out that it's us. She's going to be like, what? And then you're going to have to say, DJ Scotty, Just Fun Radio. And then if she still don't get it, then, we'll have to go to another level.
Hold on, I'll yell at her.
That's right.
You
All
said
right.
Pam?
Yep.
Hope she answered.
I hope that's the right number. Wrong number. I knew something didn't look right.
That's a dyslexic.
Dyslexic Tommy here.
Hey, I can't help it.
Dyslexic.
It is not my fault. I did not want to be this way.
Dyslexic DJ.
Mhm. This is Dyslexic Radio.
All right. Shh.
Hello?
Hello, Pam.
Uh-huh.
This is Reverend Ronnie at Atlanta Cathedral Church in Atlanta.
Okay.
I understand today is your birthday.
It is.
Well, somebody very important in your previous life has asked me, well, they're actually paying me. They want me to sing happy birthday to you today for your birthday. You mind if I do that?
No.
And then after my awesome song, I'll let you know who paid for this.
Okay,
And you can let them know they didn't tip me. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pam. Woo. Happy birthday to you.
How was that?
That was great.
Hey, you know what we say down here at the church? I say it to little kids, and I say it to all the single women here. We do it just for fun.
That's great.
Do you know where that phrase comes from?
No,
Do you ever go to Golden Glide when you were a kid?
I did.
Do you remember a guy named Scott?
Of course.
He goes by the name Dyslexic DJ Scotty now.
That's right.
Well, he paid for this.
Oh, that's sweet.
And you're live on the air with him right now.
Yeah, you're live
Oh,
on the radio show.
great.
Happy
And,
birthday.
and on the YouTube because we also film every day. So surprise! Happy birthday!
Thank you.
You popped up on my birthday list, and I'm like, man, I got her number. We got this. So
Aw.
everybody across the world is actually listening right now to you get that incredible birthday song, and then also when say for instance when you get home today, you could actually go to YouTube and type in Just for Fun Radio and watch the show and just know, you know, an hour and 46 seconds into it, or 46 minutes into it, you'll get to see your amazing birthday song.
That's awesome.
Well, happy birthday.
Did you just wake up?
No, I'm at work.
Oh, I was going to ask you if you took the day off because it's your birthday.
She's in her cubicle.
So, well, happy birthday. I just had to torment you for a second.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
All right. Well, have a great day.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, you too.
Bye.
There's John.
And she's at work, so she's probably having to be very cool and not get like crazy loud or anything.
Yeah, because I think she wanted to get up and shout and scream.
Yeah.
Oh, she was laughing.
Oh my God. All right, you got that next number I sent you?
No.
It's right there at the bottom. Oh, please.
The bottom of what?
I guess I rolled it up the other way because you flipped it over when you were passing notes to me.
Please pass your notes in class. Who is this?
It's my aunt.
Oh, God.
She is
Oh, this is your aunt?
yes, my dad's sister.
What's her name?
Is that a 8?
Yeah.
Does that look like an 8 or a B?
Yeah, because we have bees.
We have bees
Bees
in our
phone number.
numerical system.
I'm just saying, I'm looking at that going, is that supposed to be an 8? I don't know what that's supposed to be. And my phone's got a lock on it, which is not good. That means if somebody's calling, it may not answer. Quick.
What's your aunt's name?
Deborah.
We got birthdays for tomorrow, by the way, a lot of them.
Hello, is this Deborah?
Yes.
Hey, Deborah, how are you? This is Redneck Ronnie. I understand tomorrow's your birthday, but I don't work on Tuesdays because I just don't work on Tuesdays. So somebody in your family that loves you very, very much has paid me a whole $35 to call you and sing happy birthday to you. Do you mind if I do that?
Go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You better be sitting down because I'm going to knock your socks off, okay?
Okay.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy birthday to you. Woo, woo. Happy birthday to you. Woo, 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 woo. Happy birthday, dear Deborah.
Had to take some of my antihistamine.
Happy birthday to you.
How was that?
That was fine.
And let me ask you a question. You got a great nephew, well, excuse me, he said to say great nephew named Brian.
Brian.
Don't cuss because you're live on the air.
Do what?
Don't cuss because you're live on the air.
What are you doing?
I thought I'd call you for your birthday and tell you happy birthday and tell you I love you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
I know you don't get too many birthday calls, you know, especially
No,
like this.
No, I don't.
So you're live on the radio right now, and you can go to just for fun page, and excuse me, YouTube. Type in just for fun. Scotty just let one. Scotty just let one over here.
Don't tell her that.
He's trying to.
But you can go to YouTube and type in just for fun, and go back and watch it. And see me do it live for you.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to call and tell you happy birthday.
Thank you so much, and I love you.
And we'll see you Thursday at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, whenever that is.
It's always on a Thursday, Deborah.
All right.
Happy birthday.
All right. Well, have a great happy birthday day.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, I need a favor from you.
Here we go again.
Do you have any warm clothes?
What?
That's a loaded question.
I do a charity, and some people that helped me last year are no longer associated with us, and I either need one of you or both of you. I either need you or y'all.
Okay. If it's to help
It's
others,
thanks-
I can do it.
What am I doing?
We got to be in Griffin
Holy cow, Scotty.
I'll be there.
when the sun comes up.
I can do it.
We got to be there when the sun comes up, and we're hosting and announcing a 5K run for the underprivileged children in that town. And let me tell you, if you have a soft spot for helping kids, this will make your day.
Do you need clothes, or do I need to?
You
saying
need warm clothes.
I need to bring one.
Last year when we were there, me, Travis, and Steph, it was like,
Well, you know, that's the whole
So-
reason I got me and you connected.
I know.
was you helping. So
but
I'll
I'm
be
telling you, this event right here is phenomenal. Like, these little kids are all over. It's for the Boys and Girls Home
there. I don't have
in,
to walk.
in
there.
Griffin. No, all we gotta do is just set up. But it's like I said, it's for the Boys and Girls Home in Griffin.
Yeah, I just had my son, so for Thanksgiving, but yeah.
Will he be with you that
yeah,
morning?
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Are you gonna be able to have him in the cold that early in the morning?
I will figure out a way to.
If not,
He'll
I mean,
look like Ralphie's little
but
boy.
my point is, if you had to leave him with your mom, we would be back here by like 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So we'd have to leave at like 5 a.m. and we'd be back here by like 10 a.m.
I'll come straight from work.
If anybody can help, you're gonna come straight from work. Holy shit!
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if that's something you can help me with,
Yeah, I can.
it's neat. You know, there was nothing better than last year. Some little kids that don't have nothing was on the mic, and I was letting them call out the names of the people coming across the finish line, and it was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. That'll put a whole warm spot in your heart right there. So if you can't, I'll see if I can get Philip Snow or somebody if you can't.
I will do my best to be there.
But let me know as soon as possible, because he asked me if I was coming, and I was like, if I can get some help, I will.
I'll commit.
If anything, you know. What?
What time do you want to leave out?
I don't know. I need to find out from him more about what time to start.
We're taking a bus.
No, van.
Van. Okay. Yeah, I'll commit.
Well, more than likely I'll be there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have little ones.
It's just, you know, my Thanksgiving was rekindled, but I think I can make something work. If anything, I can just bring him with me and you can hang out. He'll probably be asleep, but
That's okay.
we'll figure out something.
I may be asleep too.
But it's always for a good cause, though. If you got little underprivileged children and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to paint it to be bad. I'm telling you, when you get down there and see,
Warm your heart.
and when you see, and the colors don't matter, so that's not what I'm trying to say. But when you see this black woman who's struggling, working 9 to 5 every day to put, you know, the lights and the food, and she's got 3 little kids who the only jackets they have been donated to them.
Right.
That right there would just pow. Like Steph, it blew her mind. Like she was totally blown away. She saw me in a whole different light. That's when Steph just started even being really associated with Just For Fun. That totally made her see everything in a different light before she started hating on me a couple months ago. But it'll change everything in your world, man, when you see that.
So do we need to bring clothes or something?
No, you need to put on warm clothes.
No.
It's only the charity. All the entry fees and all that go to the charity. We're volunteering for the charity. I just need you to make sure you're warm.
Okay.
Because when you get out of the vehicle, you're warm. You put on your warm clothes, you're warm. An hour of standing on that asphalt, you're cold.
Okay.
So, I mean, I made sure I had on, you know, my warm shoes and my warm socks and my cover.
I think you just
That biscuit and gravy just came back up.
That's funny. Yeah, but no, that was the whole reason that I reached out to you was to get back in. That's what it's all about.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
it forward and give it back.
And it is really neat. I promise you, seeing this is really neat.
As long as
So-
I ain't got to walk or run, I'm good.
That's right. All right, so I need to reach out to somebody real quick because I don't want to say it over the phone.
Where are you?
Is it a birthday?
Well, sorta.
Sorta.
It's a prank.
It was a
That's-
due date, but they
It's
didn't
a
make it.
prank. It's a prank. It's a prank.
A due date and they didn't make it.
They're overdue.
It's a prank, and if she's listening, then I can't very well pull the prank off.
That's funny. Sorta.
Sorta.
That was her due date. She didn't make it.
You need to stop.
Sorry.
You just did you?
I was trying to be secretive and not give away nothing.
Well, you better be secretive and tell me the name.
Hold on, we're just gonna nip this in the bud and call her.
Oh gosh.
Hey.
Hey,
Are you at work?
I am at work.
Are y'all listening to the show?
We are listening to the show.
Damn. There goes that idea.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'll be dang.
Look, y'all need to call Oz at the dealership and tell him you have some turkeys for him.
Yeah, but I can't do that as a gag. That wouldn't be right.
Oh, it would be so funny, but tell him you can have the redneck guy call and tell him that, but the turkeys are still alive.
You know what I can do is I'll have Brian bring up choking his turkey.
No.
Yeah.
We can donate the turkeys, but we got to pay someone to pluck the feathers.
No.
And it's a penny a feather.
Do y'all want them live, or do you want me to go ahead and shoot them?
Okay, I'm
do that.
gonna call him right now.
Do it.
All
Okay,
right,
I'll
bye.
Who was that?
That is Tara up at the Pampered Puppy.
Hey, Tara.
I mean, I almost screwed up and said pink poodle peppered thingy.
All right.
Who we calling now? Oz?
This is Oz Nesbitt, our county commissioner.
All right.
So be as redneck as Ron.
You want a penny a feather?
Say I heard on Just For Fun Radio about donating some turkeys. Go ahead, that way he might know, but at least it'll save him. I don't want to totally surprise him.
He probably has the number.
I don't think he has this one.
He ain't at work.
Attitude is everything. Oz, how can
Yes, sir. Is Mr. Osmond has been in.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you
This is
doing?
all.
Hey, I understand that you're doing a turkey drive, and it's the 23rd of the end of the month here.
Right.
Well, I'd like to donate 400 turkeys if I can.
Well, you can definitely donate 400 turkeys.
All right. Now you gotta still feed them a little bit. You know, they still require food. You're gonna have to feed them. You know, but I'll donate 400 of my best hens. Bring them all down there and ride them up. Do you want me to bring them down there to your showroom?
You I think that'd be a good. I think that'd be a good look for the showroom. Just bring them on. We just let them just run wild in the showroom.
Oh, they wild, all right. You know that noise they make, you know, when they're doing that. I don't know what that means. I think they're talking to one another, but you know.
Well, I think that means they realize it's getting close to Thanksgiving.
You think that's what it is? They're talking back and forth. They might be plotting something against me. I might need to go ahead and get rid of them. They always I can't understand what they're saying. They just, you know. I saw one of them. He kept looking over his shoulder at me, and he goes, go, 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 go. And I said, I don't know what.
You don't have that turkey. You don't have that turkey that used to be the old Rockdale competition, do you?
What Rockdale? What?
There was a story about a turkey that used to be the Rockdale competition that later on it turned into a turkey.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that, mate. Maybe you could enlighten me on that one.
I just want to make sure he is in that crowd you got.
All right. Are you down at the dealership now?
I'll be back there in about 10 minutes.
All right. Hey, you know, you got a van down there I can borrow to bring some of these turkeys down there?
Yes, sir.
All I got is a little
sir.
PT Cruiser, and I can't get but about 4 in there.
Yeah, I got an SUV. We can pack them in the back.
All right. You got any of that etching guard on there? Scott guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to put that on there just for fun.
You're right.
Is it got a radio in it? The turkeys like to listen to a little music. They get in there and they're like,
yeah, it's got a radio now. What kind of music do you think they like?
oh, just for fun music.
So just for fun music?
Yeah, you know, just for fun radio music.
Well, see, I keep my radio tuned on the just for fun radio station for all the local news and information in the Rockdale County area.
Well, it's a good thing you said that, because Scotty's sitting right here and he might have ringed you a new one if you wouldn't have said that.
What's happening, man?
What's going on? Scotty?
Look, Tara said, man, you've got to call Oz about this turkey thing. I said, you know what? I need to get Oz on the phone also because I wanted you to be able to tell everybody so they can hear it from your lips exactly what this turkey thing is for. I mean, we keep sharing it, but the best way for people to hear it is to hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak, or the turkey's lips.
Well, let me just tell you real quick. This year, we're wrapping our efforts around helping some of the seniors in our community that's on fixed income. And this year, we're making it simple. We're giving away turkeys to help those folks so they can have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving holiday with their families. And the thing about senior citizens, most of them are very prideful. They're not going to tell you that they're going through tough time and need some help because it's just not in their nature to share that. So we're just stepping up to the plate with some of our local friends to help us make a great Thanksgiving Day holiday for our senior citizens who are living paycheck to paycheck, month to month on a fixed income.
Oh, yeah. And I 100% agree with that. They're not going to tell you that they're in financial hardships. They're not going to admit to that because they're from a prideful nation, and you got to think back in their day, you didn't air your laundry like that. So,
That's right.
well, I just wanted to get with you this morning. It was Monday. I thought, man, we are coming down to the wire. We are coming down to the wire. We have got to push this and see what we can do to get this going.
Well, we certainly do appreciate Just for the radio and all of the people that do this. It makes my job easy. What makes my job look easy as a county commissioner in Rockdale County, when the community comes together for worthy cause, especially during the holiday season, where we can make a difference.
And that's right. We appreciate what you're doing with the county, and I'm going to load these turkeys up right now and see if I can get them on down there, and you know, make sure that you have them all down there. But you're going to have to buy the feed down there. They're kind of hungry. They're looking a little thin in the skin, so you might have to get some corn for them. They love.
I got plenty of corn back here in my parts department.
Now he might have to take it off a couple of the lunch plates.
Well, I even get a little bit of candy corn left over from Halloween.
Now that is funny. Can you imagine us back there throwing candy corn out to a bunch of turkeys? They would be gobbling at us like, what's these clowns doing? Well, look, brother, I just wanted to call you. I just wanted to try to see what we can do about getting you thrown out on this fine Monday morning.
Well, it's a great Monday morning here in Conyers, Rockdale County, and we appreciate your call. Call us anytime, DJ Scotty. We just want to tell you, listen, audience, keep listening to Jeff on the radio.
Well, thank you very much, sir. And we'll see you later.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye. Man, everybody's listening. Everybody's listening. We can't pull off nothing anymore. We got to call Gwinnett County. Let me just go through my phone book. We're going to call somebody that ain't expecting us. Anybody else got anything?
Yeah, I just sent a message to Damn It Donna.
Damn It Donna?
Yeah, and I'm trying to pull it up. I need everybody, all our listeners, to go to Just For Them fundraising event. Gary Stafford and the Just For Fun crew have gotten together, and we will be doing a toy drive. There's drop-off locations at the Outpost and Porterdale Bar and Grill. Bring in a toy, an unwrapped toy, new toy, and we'll be collecting those and donating them to the kids in Rockdale-Newton County. And if you can read all about it, if you go to Just For Them, again, it's Gary Stafford and the Just For Fun crew.
And where are all the locations at?
The Outpost at Honey Creek and Porterdale Bar and Grill at Fairway Stop in Porterdale.
All right, this is Jay. Let me catch this real quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
What's
Good morning.
Oh, not much. Wondering if you guys do a birthday for me real quick. For my friend Lizzie.
Who's it for? Brian,
What's that?
get ready to write. I said, who's it for?
Her name's Lizzie.
Tin Lizzie?
Tin Lizzie.
Yeah. I said,
I got it.
all right, right on.
I got you. No, is there anything special we need to? Just the birthday?
Yeah, she has no idea. She just thinks we're gonna say happy birthday to her, and that's it. So.
Who do you want to do it? Jimmy, Ronnie, Reverend, Elvis.
Screaming Ronnie.
I was gonna try a new one today, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow
Right on.
to do it.
Let it out.
All right.
Go for it.
All right, brother.
Right on.
All right, we'll be back here. We'll see you.
We're calling right now.
Awesome. Right on.
My brain, like I'm talking, is that the number you just sent me right there?
Yes, sir. I had to go make sure the O wasn't an A.
You're an ace-hole. How about that one?
Is that an A or a B?
You're an ace. You, my sir, are an ace.
Try down and B.
And tomorrow we're hitting some more of the Conyers wait staff. I'm not going to give any more else away in case anybody else was to narc us out.
Oh,
but
yeah.
our wait staff is getting hit tomorrow.
Or who? You said
Woo, woo.
our who staff?
Think about it.
I just didn't want to go saying it all like that.
He gave you a clue.
Dang. Trying to like keep us on a down low a little bit.
Who's this? Izzy.
Good Lord.
Hello,
Hello, is this Lizzie?
this is Lizzie.
Lizzie?
Yes.
I understand. Is today your birthday?
Today is my birthday,
Well, how old are you, Lizzie?
34.
34. You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Do you know some a-hole named Jacob?
I do.
Well, he paid me a whole $30 to sing happy birthday to you, and he didn't even tip me.
Oh my gosh.
So maybe you can get up with him and get a tip from him.
Okay.
All right, are you ready? I'm fixing to knock your socks off.
I'm ready.
Let me tell you a little bit about me. My name is Redneck Ronnie, and I was on American Idol, and I got beat out by this little princess who went on to be nothing. So I'm going to show you what I can do with my voice. And as you can tell, I kind of sound like Trace Adkins a little bit. But
Oh my gosh.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you hold on now. Sit down. Your legs are going to start to quiver and you're going to fall. All right, here we go. Ow.
Oh,
Here's a hairball.
yeah, I can tell.
All right, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Lizzie! Happy birthday to you!
How was that?
I mean, I am quivering. You're right. I should have listened and sat down.
I tried to warn you, but you wouldn't sit down. I have that effect on women. You know,
Oh,
I might have a face like a bastard cat, but I got a voice like Frank Sinatra.
oh my gosh, you do. And don't let anybody tell you any different.
I don't. When I'm at church, they all stand up and leave. So
I bet they do. I bet
they
they
can't
go
stand
in
it.
their
It drives them insane. They have to leave. They can't. They don't know whether to clap or run.
I know.
Well, Lizzie, let me tell you another little story. We did that just for fun. You know that.
Right, I like it.
You
I
know.
like that.
You know what I mean when I say we did it just for fun.
I don't know if I know what you mean.
Well, you're live on the air.
You're live on the radio. It's just for fun radio.
Happy birthday, Lizzie.
Woo! Oh my gosh, I had to say it's my first debut on the radio.
So yeah, you're actually live on our YouTube feed as well. So people all over the world are listening and watching and trying to now clean up the coke they spit out of their mouth when he decided to sing that loud and freak me out like I wasn't even expecting it. Good Lord.
What are you trying to say over good?
It was something, sir. It was definitely something.
That's what they said on American Idol. It was something.
It was something, all right. Not real sure what it was, but it was something.
Oh, I haven't laughed this hard in a long time.
Well, I'm glad I could make you laugh. Why don't you come on down here to Atlanta and I'll take you out and really make you laugh.
I think you're in Georgia, am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have a long ways to go.
Yeah.
Well, we got a party bus that'll come pick you up.
Pizza be cold by then, sir.
I think my party bus is probably about to arrive to bring me there.
Come on.
With my children.
Oh yeah, all 14 of them, right?
Yeah,
We just hear kids in the back.
I have 2 children, not 14, but it feels like 14
I was gonna
sometimes.
say, yeah, I'm sure on a good day, if they're high on like Butterfinger candy bars, that yeah, they would feel like 14.
Yeah, I feel like 14.
It does, that's for sure.
All right. Well, you have a happy birthday. We just wanted to call and wish you happy birthday, and hopefully you're having a great day.
You're having a great day, and you guys just made it way better. So thank you.
Well, that's what they paid me for. I just wish I could get a pay raise. But
I bet,
if you talk to Jacob, see if you can get a tip out of him.
She's already got 2 kids.
And then she'd have 3.
All right. Well, you have a great day.
Well, thank you so much. You guys have a great day too.
All right. Happy birthday.
All right. Thank you.
Right.
Bye.
I think I busted a blood vessel on that one.
Thank God I've learned to laugh the correct way and not give myself a headache. Remember last week I gave myself several headaches.
Did you go to laughing school?
Howtolearnlaughing.com.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so this girl's name is Mara. M-A-R-A.
Tamara, what are you doing?
But you can say Mara. You can say Mara.
Yeah.
Ask her if she's home. She has a house where she lives on a corner, and people. Let me word it this way. You know where Loganville Middle School is?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that road that you're not supposed to fly down to where the old folks home is here?
Mm-hmm.
That dead ends that you're not supposed to speed down?
Mm-hmm.
Well, her road, if you turn here and go this way, they speed on that road. But as soon as you turn in her neighborhood, she's this corner house right here, right? So she gets all this traffic, and all this traffic. So I was trying to figure out how to say, is this Mara? Are you at home? Yeah, I just lost control. I think my tie rod broke on my truck, and I ran up in your yard, and I took out one of your bushes, and one of your neighbors gave me your number.
Oh, you lost the hotel. Turning the corner.
No, I think making her think she done got hit. Because A, if she is home, she'll run outside. B, if she's not, she's going to be freaking out trying to figure out how to get home.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to do that one.
Please do. I owe her one.
Just tomorrow.
What are you doing today?
You can end with that. All right, you ready?
All right. What if she's at home? She's gonna
I have no
outside.
idea. We'll find out, won't we? She might be at work. If she ain't, we need to figure out why she's not.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
He's in her cubicle.
I don't want to go too far with that one because if she's home or at work, I may get something started.
Yeah, think.
Hey,
telling us, hey,
You're already not welcome at Hooters anymore. Hey, we need to call Grant and see if he's even been back up there.
Oh yeah.
Is he? He said it the other day that he hadn't even been up there yet. So yeah, that's 404. I hope not 406.
Oh crap.
Call cannot.
Of course it can't be completed as dialed. I dialed it wrong.
Jeez, dyslexic DJ.
No, I just apparently didn't touch the
Is that
screen.
an A or a B?
it's amazing.
It's a B. Because we have B's in our phone number.
Is this a birdie or a one?
Who's this?
This is Tim
From
Cycle Nations. I got this. He's got this number, so he probably won't answer.
It's been forwarded to
Yeah,
an automatic
and
voice
you sent
message
the voice
system. 40467150337 is not.
okay.
I'm gonna
Well, I know Daryl's
call it
listening.
back. I'm gonna call it back. If he answers, fine. If not, I'm gonna leave him a voicemail.
You always call Daryl.
I don't know who that is.
Joe Martin.
Your call has been forwarded to an
That sucks.
You're talking about Tim up at Cycle.
Cycle Nation?
Yeah.
Yeah. He went on vacation with his kid, right? Like spent a couple days out of town with his kid. And I saw this on Instagram, so I wanted to talk to him. So he comes home, and the mount for his TV's still on the wall, but the TV's gone.
I'll be done.
Yeah. So I was just kind of wanting to shoot the breeze with him about that and just be like, dude, how bad does that suck? Like you come home and your TV's gone, but everything else is still there. I mean, that's just got to bite. So
Yeah, I would say.
Well,
They take the remote. You know, I wonder if burglars ever think to take the remote.
I would. I'm just saying. If I'm going to do it, I'm making sure I get the
So
remote.
if you hide the remote,
There's
it's
nothing
piss off the
worse.
burglar.
Yeah. Well, then they would be like, oh, hell, I'll just go to Walmart and get me one.
That's what they said in the pawn shop. If somebody comes in there and they want to pawn the TV, and you always say, "Where's the remote?" I don't have a remote. Yeah, you do.
yeah, you know, come
Yeah,
on.
this thing's stolen. You might want to get it out of here.
Right. Well, I can't find anybody else. Like I'm trying. Ooh, there's Madeline.
Madeline Cole.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you want to?
I thought we were gonna do
It's not her birthday.
I don't know, but you could just anything. I don't know.
Timmy was gonna do Josh. The dude that just left.
Oh, Josh.
Oh, I don't. Here, give me the card.
What are we gonna do? Oh,
Do you really think we're gonna do that? We haven't signed that deal yet.
Who cares? Come on.
I do.
Come on.
Every time you did this last time.
He's gonna laugh.
No, you did this last
He'll
time.
laugh.
You did this last time. It backfired.
Who did we do?
You remember?
Who?
I'm not gonna bring it up.
If I don't remember, you got to bring it up.
I don't remember.
Who did we do?
Go ahead.
No, if you're saying it's gonna backfire,
I think it will. I just want to sign that deal first.
I can't remember who we backfired on. You have to tell me when we get off there. Well, look, we're at 10:20. We got 10 minutes. Is there anything else we can talk about?
Oh, I did. I had some TMZ news.
Yeah, you did.
Let me pull it back up. You know, there was a,
We become boring radio today. We're trying to figure out who to talk.
no. Do you remember there was some stuff going around about Bill Cosby?
Right.
I don't know if you heard that.
No, I didn't.
Rape allegations.
And you got to remember, if
Yeah.
I hadn't heard it, other listeners hadn't heard
Yeah.
it, so just tell it.
Well, it turns out that
Bill Cosby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby.
What would he rape? A thing of Jello?
We're talking 20 years ago.
Yeah. I'm
Oh my
talking a while
God.
back. Of course, somebody's brought up an allegation that Bill Cosby raped him.
20 years ago? Come on.
I think it was even before then. I think it was back when he was doing electric
Forget
company.
that. Forget that.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
But basically, as I pull it up here, I'm stalling just a second. Otherwise.
Yeah, but
It says Bill Cosby says he will not talk about the old rape allegations that are made. Please understand, the allegations were BS then and they're BS now. Cosby's lawyer says over the last several weeks, decade-old discredited allegations against Mr. Cosby have resurfaced. The fact that they are being repeated doesn't make them true. As we previously reported, comedian Hannibal Buress called Cosby out last month during a stand-up set, wondering if people remember Bill had been accused of rape by 13 women over the years. The lawyer added Mr. Cosby did not intend to dignify these allegations with any comment. He would like to thank all his fans for the outpouring support and ensure that at age 77, he is 77 now, he is doing his best.
77, and you're going to accuse him of something. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I can see him raping right now is a bottle of Geritol.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's 77, but, you know, somebody brought that up, you know, and that just goes to show you how people pay to go to his comedy event and then want to call him out in front of everybody like you're trying to embarrass him. You know, and that's what people do now these days. They say stuff about you and try to say stuff, you know, when you're out with friends and try to embarrass you and stuff, but it's really probably them that's having to hide behind something. So, you know, it is what it is, though. I mean, you know, you always got haters out there. Somebody's going to, you know, start crap about you. And
God, yeah.
It's not even nowhere near being true. So, but I was trying to pull up here that's this thing about Stephen Collins. You know, Stephen Collins is not in the clear in the child molestation case, not by a long shot, because we've learned that NYPD is on the hunt for fresh victims. TMZ broke the story. The NYPD was investigating at least 3 cases of alleged molestation or indecent exposure, but all 3 cases are so old, authorities believe the statute of limitations have run out. But sources tell TMZ 2 NYPD detectives flew from New York to Seattle to interview the woman who Collins admits on tape to molesting when she was 10. Cops were not interested in probing the woman's story any further, but they were intensely interested in finding out if other more recent alleged victims might have come forward. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that they don't want to close the case where the suspect admits he was a child molester.
All right, let's catch this real quick.
Is it Jacob?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Just for fun.
Jacob from Tulsa again. What's up?
What's happening?
Well, good.
Getting riled up about that Bill Cosby story y'all talking about.
That's terrible, man.
I know people can say just about anything they want, even if it's true or not. It's not right.
I raped a bottle of Boone's Farm one time. I was about 14. I chug-a-lugged it behind the 7-Eleven off Memorial Drive. I do apologize. I had my tongue all up in that thing, and I was sucking down that Strawberry Hill.
Hey, when I was younger, about 15 or 16 years old, right? These friends of mine said that another friend of mine showed up at their house and allegedly raped them, right? And went all the way to court. And then, while they were one of them was on the stand, they said that they were lying about the whole damn thing. And at that point, that guy had already been divorced and had to move out of the state and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Because once your credibility's ruined, you're just shot at that point.
Not including
man.
the jail time, the
Pretty
money
scary.
spent.
Yeah. It just sucks. It really sucks.
And then,
Yeah.
there was a case here a while back I read on the news, or watched on the news, excuse me. The woman had a white woman had falsely accused the wrong black guy.
Yeah, I don't think that had happened.
And then they went back and did the DNA stuff on it and found out it wasn't him. And she literally went back and gave him money. She was kind of wealthy.
Right. He deserves it. If she can do that, she deserves it.
She went back and gave him some money and said she was deeply sorry. She knows that she can never change what he's lost, the time he's lost, but she hopes that this money, I think she gave him like $100,000.
Right.
So.
That's awesome, though.
But I think he was only in jail for like 6 years.
Right.
But he said, shoot, that's good because I couldn't have made $100,000 in 6 years anyway.
That's exactly right.
Slinging dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how do you explain that 6-year span on your resume?
Well, I mean, it's just.
Well, I'm sure he already had a prior.
Yeah.
He just said he couldn't make that slinging dope.
Yeah.
He already had a prior.
So, but they expunged it and everything, but they did finally catch the right guy through DNA evidence.
Damn. All right, well, look, Jacob, I hate to rush you, but we're going to try to pull off one more prank before we leave.
Awesome.
All right,
Right.
bye. Okay. This is a new bar that's opening in Porterdale. I need Timmy to want to be a bartender.
Are you calling her? Or are you calling
We're calling her. She's in charge of hiring and running the physical bar. So I need you to say that you just moved to Conyers from Gwinnett area, and that with this being the social club, that you thought that, you got to be a bartender.
Wait a minute, she just moved from Gwinnett area. You never.
I got it handled.
He knows Gwinnett area though, so I know.
From somewhere else.
No, but I just meant I know he can come up with the areas. I'm just giving him the basis of the story. Say that he's heard, that you've heard tell that this is supposed to be a sport-ish bar, unlike anything else. That y'all are bringing a taste of Atlanta to Porterdale. You just handle it. You know what I mean?
You know what would really make her go off?
What? I don't need her going off. I need to prank her.
Tell her you got her name and number from her old roommate, Ryan. She will go nuts.
Well, if it gets to that point, let's go there. Let's get her. Yeah, but I don't want her cussing.
Oh yeah.
I don't want her. I can't have her f-bombing.
Well, she would probably.
I don't want her pissed. I just want her gagged and tied and taped and photos. Are you ready? This is gags. This ain't trying to piss them off.
Hello?
Hello, Misty.
Who?
Is this Misty Moon?
This is?
Hi, Missy. This is Tim Myers. I just moved here from Las Vegas. And I understand you are in charge of the social house, and I am looking for a bartending job. I used to work in Chippendale in Las Vegas, and I was the head bartender there. And are you in the bathroom?
I'm actually in the bathtub.
Oh, really? Oh, that's funny. I just got out of this bath myself. I just, can you send me a selfie? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but I understand you are in charge of the social house, but like I said, I was at Chippendale out here in Las Vegas, and I'm looking for a new bartending job. I just moved here to the Loganville Conyers area, and I've been bartending for over 35 years. I'm 5'7", 340. I was at Chippendale out in Vegas. I was the head Chippendale out there. So I'd like to see if you need any bartenders.
We actually haven't opened yet. Can I give you my email and could you send me your resume so I can get back in touch with you when I'm out of the bath?
Sure. Let me see. I just moved here. Let me see. Can I just give you my cell phone number and you can
Is that the number you just called me from?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was your name again?
Tim, T-I-M.
Tim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Myers, like the scary name.
Okay.
Michael Myers.
Okay,
Now
well, let me
listen,
give you a little bit.
okay, well, can I ask you a quick question? Is there any other bartenders already applying for this job?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I do the show. I'm a show guy. You know, they got showgirls, but I'm a show guy at the Chippendales and stuff. And do you ever see the I can't remember his name.
Here, let me give you a call back, okay?
Okay.
Hey. Calling her back.
She was in the bathtub.
I know. That's why I'm calling her back.
She ain't going to.
I can't let this get. This is too funny.
I get water dripping. You need to fix that leaky faucet.
I can wash your hair. If she'll give you the job, you can wash your hair for it.
She's not gonna answer.
Yeah. There's a funny voicemail. She just.
This is too funny. I heard the water. That's why I wrote on that piece of paper. Are you in the bathroom?
Are you pooping?
Somebody probably texted her.
Please leave your message.
That's too funny. Watch this. I'll call her from this phone.
She was taking a poop.
Give me that piece of paper back.
Are you pooping?
That's too funny. Why is that sounding like that?
I don't know. You tell me. You calling Tokyo? Jesus.
Oh my gosh. I'm scared from my phone.
1, 2. Yeah, that's weird. It does that every time I hook to my iPhone.
She won't answer. She's in the tablet.
She won't even answer for you.
Watch this.
She'll call me when she drives. She'll call me when she drives off.
This is too crazy. I'm like, you need to answer the phone, woman. And somebody probably already told her that we're pranking her.
Don't answer. They're pranking you.
This is DJ Scotty. You need to call back the phone number about the bartender's position now.
Oh, that'll get her.
This is too funny.
You need to ask.
You dumb. It said that again. I'm so sick of you when I'm trying to do voice texting.
That's twice now.
This is funny.
Yeah, I was going to that.
That's funny.
I'm gonna tell her my costume. I'm 5'7", 340.
That's too
Do you
funny.
remember Patrick Swayze and what's his name? Chris Farley.
I'm a mixed twin. I'm taking.
I'm gonna have to call you back. Hello?
Hi, is Jimmy Myers there?
What is that?
Well, it's a deployed hauler down in Missouri, and I counted every freaking kernel that you wanted in my thing. I'm ready to come down. I need Jimmy Myers and Red.
I'm here.
What's that?
I'm here. I'm a little bit tipsy. I drank all the moonshine last night. I'm still drunk.
Well, I'm telling you what, you're about ready to have 7,282 billion kernels of good whiskey Gordon. Did you hear that?
Well, you'll have to count it again when you get here. I just have to count the inventory.
I'll tell you what, you want me to count it? You can go trick yourself because I'm not going to count it. That was crazy. I'm just kidding. What an idiot. You think I'm really going to count all that? And the next time that I see the road down there, if I hear one bit that Peyton Manning has got any of it, I swear, it's over. You won't get no more.
He needs it for the shine, dude.
Holy water.
Holy water.
You know what? He needs a shot.
The
No,
baptism.
I'm not going to say it on the radio. That's your Julie's sponsor. But I swear to you, I know where he can get a good shot. It's a place in San Francisco, I know. He'd love it. What's so freaking funny? That's serious.
Because that is serious.
I know what them do. Because with them whole two things he's got, gosh, they're big.
Oh my
You
God.
in San Francisco guys, love it. I need your promise. That Manning ain't gonna get any of this. And if he is gonna get it, just be honest with me and tell me, because I'll mark his bottle special for him. I swear he'll drink it like it's moonshine. Moonshine with a beautiful antifreeze, because he's a dog and I want to kill him.
You could make a good professional wrestler. If you hear how he's talking, that'd make a good professional wrestler.
You sound like an angry.
Well, obviously you haven't gotten on Facebook and watched my videos, because if you look at me, you would change your mind. You would be like, gee, do not wrestle.
You sound like such an angry man.
Now I want to just say one thing. I don't know how the heck I'm going to get down there, because you asked me if you could pay me to bring it across state line. Now, okay, I'll take it across Missouri, but then how the heck do you want me to get all the way freaking down there? You're going to send one of them Atlanta Falcons up here and just fly me home with just trust you. I'm not going to do that unless you send a lot of them.
I think the Denver Broncos are playing the Falcons. Maybe you can put it on their tour bus.
Oh, yeah, they're playing them. They're not playing them in football. They're playing them. Peyton Manning is his football game. I guarantee you, he touches the butt of that center at least 52 times. The dude don't like shotguns. He wants to be all up in there. And if you ever notice, that freaking Peyton Manning, he goes, hut, hut, hut. Why don't he just hike the damn ball? Why do you want to stay up there so long? I know why. I know why. And so does San Francisco.
Wow.
Yeah, I even watched him this week. You know what freaks me out? I watched him this week, and I swear, he was on fourth down, and he went up there and he hiked the ball, and before he even threw the ball, I seen him take his hand, and he sniffed it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
And he did it again, sniffing it now.
He sniffed his good time in hand. I don't know how he does it, but if I could do it with both hands, boy, I tell you what, my section would feel like a stranger.
That reminds me, we didn't do sports.
Yes, I was gonna say I need to shoot off when we gotta do some sports.
Oh
my God.
Yeah. Football game ain't a sport.
Oh my God. Oh, we got to cut out. I'm sorry, but we got to go to a commercial real quick. I got to do the
Well,
sports.
I guess you can, because I'm going to that truck and I'm bringing 57,320 million kernels of corn. And why the frick you had me count them? I don't know why. I think you're a freak. Jimmy Myers, you're a freak.
Timmy is a freak.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Who was that?
I don't know, but that was the guy we called about the corn.
ATF.
I don't know his name. I just
Oh, is that really him? Well, he cleaned up his language for us. Hey,
He
Todd
went to
Gurley
church.
got hurt. Did y'all hear
I
about
know.
that?
He got a torn.
He's
Oh,
out for
give
the
us a
season.
few minutes. Give us a few minutes. Let's run out to commercial because I know we're at the end of the show, but I'm
I know,
waiting.
I gotta go to work.
Okay. Well, bye to you then. Say bye to everybody. Me and Brian need to hang here a few more seconds so we can see if Misty calls right back. We'll be right back, everybody. It's just fun. You saying bye?
Bye, y'all.
Bye. All right. Hey, we'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta go sling some tricks. Yeah, he's out for the season.
I think it's a stage set.
Yeah. Well, and see, that's what I'm
I
understanding.
think it stays. I think he was just coming back, and it's staged to make it look like he's hurt. And by the time he comes back, everybody would have forgotten all the stupid stuff that's taking place. That's my
See, this is
opinion.
what supposedly he blew out his ACL, but he walked off the field.
Well, and everybody said that when his ACL got blown out too, that nobody touched him.
Well, he won
Said
no
that.
injury. He
You
won't
can't do that.
walk.
I know.
Or any sports trainer would not let them walk because it just causes more damage. All right, y'all. See y'all in the AM. Y'all need me to do anything?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh,
What was that?
that bounce off my head.
Trying to get up?
It won't stay on my head because my.
Is there anything I need to do this morning to help out? Well, I hate that I have to leave, but I gotta go sling some drinks and make some money. I'm still in some Snickers.
Some Snickers?
Snickers.
Some Snickers?
Look what one of the people at the bar got me.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
If you're into that,
I
right?
They
am.
must not like you.
They must not like you.
They love me. Alrighty.
So Misty's like, I'll call you. I was in the bath, blah, blah, blah.
No, I hate that.
She said, I wish I could have said more.
Okay, you gonna finish this? Hey, we got anything this weekend going on? I'm actually off.
Roadhouse is coming in.
Confessions from a bartender. I just told her, call us back. It was funny. Bathtub confessions from a bartender.
I hate them on this shit. Roadhouse is coming in Friday. Cool. All right, y'all. I'm off to job number 2 today.
Well, have fun.
Yay. Motor bartending, can you tell?
What?
Motor bartending, can you tell?
Hey, everybody's got
Where you at, Porterville?
Yeah, and then I'm at Outpost tonight. So I will see y'all in the AM.
oh crap, video's running. I'm over here acting stupid. I don't even think that video running. And Brian's like looking at me like, duh. Oh my God. Oops.
That was the true Scotty, y'all.
No
Bye.
doubt.
Is she calling back?
I guess. How quick do you got to get out?
That would be a good one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Confessions of the Martyr.
From a bathtub.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us you gotta call him back.
I can call the show. I mean, where do you got to go?
To the shop. I gotta go. I gotta send this.
All right. You gonna kill the show?
Yeah.
All right. All right, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and call it. We were fixing to have after we found out that Misty Moon was in the bathtub, we were gonna have bathtub confessions of a bartender. But yeah, she's in the bathtub. So I'm on my way over there now. I'm kidding. I don't know where she lives. If somebody could text me her address. I'm really kidding. Maybe not. I really don't know where she lives. Anyways, I'm going to shut up. Everybody have a super terrific, awesome day. Thanks to all our great sponsors. You know, the news station is up and running. I'm going to try to get the commercials and all the things running correctly. But if everything doesn't work in perfect today, please, all my sponsors, don't kill me. as I am trying to get it up and running better off today. But we are on the new station today. Everything's running great. I just have to reprogram commercials to play properly. So again, please forgive me if you don't hear your commercials playing as fast as they should. Everybody have a great day. You gonna say bye?
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Mama, I'd rather be late to lunch than early to heaven.
Later, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.